if you sent them to my phone. Nothing came through, I promise you. The last picture I got from you was a really delicious looking burger and some kind of French fries stuff.
Did you see what he said about his foot?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
You got infection on your foot. Oh my goodness, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I figured it was connected to your diabetes, but
wow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My goodness. I hope that doesn't come to that. Listen to all the nurses and all that kind of stuff. Behave yourself.
Sending all our good energies towards you, Cheese.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're going to send the good energies over there.
That's right. Hello. What was that? Shannon's Copper. How are you? So, as a Canadian, your sad face, why? Why do you have sad face? Anyways, Cheese, please keep me updated, okay? And yeah, the last picture I got from you was, your delicious burgers that you sent to me. So anyways. But text me when you can, okay? I love you, and I hope that everything turns out all right. Okay, here we go.
Till you're in their shoes. You don't know how you're going to handle yourself if your child goes missing, if your nephew goes missing, if your mom goes missing. So please just keep that in mind.
I agree. That's why we have to keep an open mind about everything, because law enforcement hasn't come out to say that what any of the parents are saying is true or not true. We have the statements from law enforcement. We've talked about them. So we can have our opinions and we can say, in my opinion, this is how I feel about this particular situation. But it doesn't necessarily make it true. We have to wait for the facts to come out.
Hey, Teresa.
So going around bashing the parents doesn't help either. That's why we just have to keep it focused on Sebastian and keep it focused on the facts.
I guarantee you that all three of us on panel and all 149 people in chat could write down what their opinion is, and it will vary in some way.
Oh, Stitchin. Hi, sweetheart. There you go, Rachel. There's Stitchin. We were asking about you. We were wondering about you. And there you are. You popped up. So, Cheese needs our love, sis. Cheese needs our love. Scroll up a little bit and read the chat. Oh, I hope not. I'm really worried about you now. What the hell? Anyways. The whole Trump thing and the division is causing between us all. I'm sorry and sad. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I absolutely get that. I respect your opinion for sure. And your thoughts and feelings on that. I absolutely do. I don't talk politics though. I just don't. Politics just make me angry.
So and you're yeah. The two things you don't talk about is religion and politics, because it always starts a fight somewhere.
That's right, exactly right. And Shannon's, I'm Canadian as well, so yeah, it's pretty bad, for sure. I totally get what you're talking about there, for sure. So. Okay, let's get going through this one here, because we got some shit to get into after this for sure. So here we go. There's a few other things that I wanted to point out on this song.
But guess what? That don't make any of them facts.
That's right. Very true.
I mean, it's pretty simple. This boy has a very large family that everybody is asking the question, where are you? We love you, and please come home.
Yes.
But Trishie, the FBI has been involved in this case. Can you just highlight Trishie's comment real quick?
Yeah.
Because the FBI has been involved in this case pretty much since week 1. So they are involved. There's no reason to wish that they would, unless you want them to just completely take the case over. But right now they're working hand in hand with the TDI, with Sumner County, and even the Secret Service is involved in this case.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I mean, my uncle his case has been cold since 1987, and the FBI never has got involved in his case.
You can't even get a FOIA on your uncle's case.
No. Make that make sense.
Steph, Katie took a lie detector test right off through law enforcement the very first week. From what I was told. And that was what she told me.
Well, also, if we're taking people's words on it, Seth's mother said they all passed lie detector tests.
She sure did.
And she's got no reason to lie for Katie and Chris, especially with how she said she feels about them. So,
Yep. All right, let's continue. As soon as possible. If you live in this area, please search your property every day. He could be on the move. Just because you've already searched your property one time doesn't mean that you don't need to continue to search your property on a daily basis, just to be sure. If you have a lot of land, it needs to be searched, just to be sure, because he may be lost. He may be somewhere and he can't find his way back. So that's why it's very critical. Can you talk to me about the search and rescue efforts? Are they searching on land, air? They also have dive teams there. What can you tell us about that?
So currently, as of today, the National Guard was also brought in to help with the search, but they have had fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, horseback ATVs, side-by-side, door-to-door, scouring every neighborhood possible. The outreach from the community and various counties has been extremely welcoming, loved. We've been told this is probably one of the largest searches that they've conducted with so much input that it's a case to be studied for sure.
We have a lot of... There's that comment. Remember me telling you that he had said that this would be a case that was going to have to be studied?
yeah,
That was always interesting to me.
That was interesting to me as well, along with, some of you will probably remember how Seth had said that you have to ask the right questions. If anybody remembers that he said that. And that always kind of stuck out to me too. It reminded me of the movie I, Robot. Remember when that guy gets pushed out the window and then Will Smith, comes along and there's this little pod that's beside him and it plays a video and it says on there, the old guy, he's like, you have to ask the right questions. It kind of reminded me of that because Will Smith in that thing, he was trying to solve the mystery of who pushed this guy out the window or who threw out this guy out the window and, like that. And along with him trying to figure that out, there was always that little thing that had, you have to answer or ask the right questions. So anyways, that always stuck out to me when Seth said that as well. So it's kind of interesting that, Chris, I didn't hear this before, that Chris had said this, that this will be a case to be talked about or invested or whatever. A case to be studied. That's what he said. Sorry. So I don't know. It's just I don't know, kind of weird. So kind of weird. Thank you. I will have a look. Oh, graphic. Oh my goodness. I'm not good at stuff like that. But anyways, I will look. I will definitely look. Thank you for sending me pictures. Okay, so yeah, that was interesting. Chris saying this will be a case to be studied, and then Seth saying you have to ask the right questions. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Anyways.
And I'll be honest with you,
It's strange.
that's an odd statement for this early in Sebastian going missing.
I agree.
Let's hear it one more time. I was hoping we would come to that because I wanted to make sure that we heard that.
Asking the question, where are you? We love you, and please come home.
Yes. We definitely need to find him as soon as possible. If you live in this area, please search your property every day. He could be on the move. Just because you've already searched your property one time doesn't mean that you don't need to continue to search your property on a daily basis, just to be sure. If you have a lot of land, it needs to be searched, just to be sure, because he may be lost. He may be somewhere and he can't find his way back. So that's why it's very critical. Can you talk to me about the search and rescue efforts? Are they searching on land, air? They also have dive teams there. What can you tell us about that?
So currently, as of today, the National Guard was also brought in to help with the search, but they have had fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, horseback ATVs, side-by-side, door-to-door, scouring every neighborhood possible.
Well, Shannon, you're good. I appreciate that. Thank you. I know you didn't mean any disrespect. I appreciate that.
The outreach from the community and various counties has been extremely welcoming, loved. we've been told this is probably one of the largest searches that they've conducted with so much input that it's a case to be studied for sure.
You have a lot of people that are praying and supporting you right now. Was his asked, would he be able to ride a city bus?
Nothing is off the table as far as abilities. Could the young man get on a bus? I'm sure he could.
We've never done it before.
We've never rode a city bus, so I don't think he understands the process. He doesn't have any sense of money. He may have, like, let's say, a $20 bill in his hand, but he doesn't truly understand what $20 would get him.
He's good
Right.
at it, but he
I
doesn't
understand.
Time and money.
And Single Mom says, does he want his real father? Maybe. I'm just asking. Well, it turns out, Single Mom, that, he sees his real father every other weekend. And the real father, he is heavily involved in this situation and is aware. And he doesn't know where Sebastian is either, correct?
Correct. I mean, I can tell you this.
His father's very much involved in his life.
Yes, very much involved in his life. The relationship between all three of us as parents is not your common one. I mean, me and the father talk on a regular basis. We call each other. We talk, hey, if you heard anything, how's he doing? Is he acting up? I mean, it's not, there's no really animosity in between the parents.
That's good. Fast forward 140 days.
My thing
That's
is
not-
this, and I mean, I'm going to say this. If they didn't have no animosity, I don't think we would be where we are. Even at this point, Seth had been asked to be on this panel and was not. Was it because he didn't go on YouTube? No, because he turns around and goes on Pascal's. And I think it's pretty close to this one when he went on Terry Lynn's. So
Yeah. Terry Lynn's was just shortly, I think, it was just shortly after mine.
Shannon, you're good here. You're good. You're welcome to be here. I don't know if talking about politics, you're gonna get too much feedback, but I absolutely allow opinions, of course, absolutely. They have always talked good about Seth. That's another point too, and they have absolutely.
Mine that he decided to go over there. Because I came into the chat during that live that he was on there, and he said my name, and then he kind of like made some kind of comment, like, well, that's Chris and Katie's blah 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 blah, some kind of snide comment, and I was like, bro, I'm just here to help you find your kid. Like, why are you throwing shade at me? I offered you to come up and speak on the panel, like, because I feel like standing united, that's what Sebastian needs. I'm not here to.
And I have said, I've said from the beginning that all three of them should have done a press conference together and presented a united front to make a plea for their son to come home. That would go a whole lot further than what we've seen unfold on these streets over the last 140 days.
And like I said, I did make that recommendation. You go to the local news station. All three of you should go and speak there, or you should contact law enforcement and do a press conference. You don't have to come on my channel. Like, it would be better for you to do that because more people are going to see it. It could go national. You need to get.
Widow, yeah, I just don't understand how that's even allowed. In writing, you can't do that. But in true crime here, everyone can steal everyone's content as their whole entire channel. Nothing but stolen work. Yes, but it's allowed over here on YouTube. Like, not if you you're not allowed to steal somebody's content and put it out as your own. You're definitely not allowed to do that. But you can definitely do what we're doing, reviewing, right? That's basically what YouTube's about. So, but yeah, I agree with you. Taking people's content, putting out there as your own, no, that's absolutely not acceptable for sure. So, hey, not that Amber, how are you? It's good to see you, hon. You're all good, Shannon. I promise, you're good. You're good.
Get all the help that you can, and the best way to do that is to go through law enforcement.
And for anybody that thinks it would be any different, a united front is Gabby Petito's case.
Yes, absolutely.
And Chris and Katie did ask him to come up there, but he did not want to do it.
Hi, Wingy.
Because they told me that, because he was in law enforcement, that he probably did not want to be on YouTube because of his job and things like that. Oh, no, that didn't turn out to be that way.
I agree.
Not at all. So, hang on, I gotta take care of something real quick. I don't know what this person's doing. Okay. All right. Good. That's good. Discovering the truth. Thank you for being here. They say, did he have any special interest, like trains, parks, friends, maybe a school bus route that he loved? My son elopes and loves trains, so he heads to the tracks.
He loves playgrounds.
Yeah, he loves playgrounds. I mean, he loves to play. I'll give him that. Friends wise,
He wants friends.
He did
Sebastian, his idea of his friend is right now is what he has 2 kids that he talks to at school, but he is extremely socially awkward, and so it's very difficult for him to make friends, which has been this boy's only lifelong dream. Chris, what do you want? Christmas? I want friends.
No, This was so sad to listen to. Oh, all the kid wanted just was some friends. And I think that they can be actually a key point as well. That he was, I don't want to say desperate, but he was eager, to make friends, to have friends.
And
It was,
with me, there's a news clip that shows. I think Seth provided the footage of when they're at the playground and Sebastian's in the playground. And if you watch it, he runs up to the little platform so that how they run up to the little platform to go down the slides and whatever. There were a
yes,
couple kids that were standing on the platform, and he kind of rushed up there because you could tell he was excited. He wanted to go kind of engage with them, and
yeah,
one of the little boys, he almost like he kind of puts his arm out like he wanted to like not push him off, but like basically like trying to get him away. Like he kind of ran up there, like pranced up there, like hey, like trying to talk to him. And one of the little kids, I noticed that today. I saw that clip and I was like, oh, how sad. And the little boy was kind of pushed his weight like forward, like to like get away, and he kind of
right,
he stepped
yes.
back. Yeah, he stepped back and he came up off the platform, but he
Oh,
ran up there eager to want to play with them. It was so sad to see.
right,
I
yeah.
mean, even when
Oh,
they do that to my son too, because my son just wants to play with them, be everybody's friend, and some kids are just brought. Every family's different, and I
right.
think we have a responsibility to not do a disservice to our kids and teach them how to conduct themselves, because we have to conduct ourselves in a manner,
Mhm.
in a manner to where they can watch us and see how we deal with problems or problem solve, and as adults, and they can just by watching us do it as adults, they can learn how to be social.
Yeah,
If you don't teach them that, they're gonna reenact how you act. So if you act foolish, they're gonna act because they're kids. That's what they do. They
yeah,
mimic.
yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that for sure. Absolutely.
Anything that he could do to get a friend, he would love to do it, which is potentially dangerous because that could open up doors for somebody to say, hey, I'll be your friend, and potentially cause harm.
Any thoughts on that?
I have to agree with Chris, because if that is true, and he
Yep.
had all that access to the internet at Seth's, which Seth himself has said he had access there, that does open up a lot of possibilities as to what may have happened, and him possibly being in contact with the wrong people who tried to be friends with him, or said that they were going to be friends with him.
Absolutely.
Kim Holmes asked if there's any cameras in the area, and I did see, Kim, that they were asking for people that had any Ring doorbell footage or any businesses that had camera footage. Talk to us about that, Chris. We did speak about that briefly earlier about the people getting all the footage, but they haven't found anything.
Our entire neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods have voluntarily and with generosity given up any video footage that they've got. I mean, they have let the apartments come in and view and monitor. So as far as cameras, everybody has turned over everything. There's thousands of hours of stuff that they are combing through to try to find an answer.
It looks like Tish is local to the area. She said, I go to the grocery store or anywhere, and our eyes are peeled looking for him. I work at a local restaurant, and I'm checking cars as they come through the drive-thru every day. Bless you, Tish. I know this family is very grateful. Discovering the Truth says, so he probably knows the route to his father's house, so maybe he was in the process of heading in that direction.
That has not been ruled out. I mean, like I said, the search that they are conducting is extremely widespread and thorough.
Mhm.
So nobody is ruling that out as a possibility.
But normally when he wants to go to his dad's, he just says so. And we just call his dad.
Yeah, I mean, dad will come down here. We meet him halfway. I mean, he's never wanted to go to his dad's and not been able to go. Let's put it that way.
Right. That's pretty interesting. So maybe they didn't really have as many problems before all of this took place, but I don't really know.
I don't know if they really. I know, like she said, maybe they didn't have this many problems until this, him. But I think that there kind of always was problems. I don't think that Seth ever really accepted Chris as his ex's new husband or whatever. I do believe that there was always this underlying jealousy.
Animosity and yeah, that yeah.
He may not have displayed it so much, publicly or towards them when he dealt with them, but I believe that it was absolutely there. So I believe it was absolutely there. So, Shani, you're okay. You're welcome to stay. I imagine that maybe Shorty just came off a little bit wrong. Shorty's one of the sweetest people that is on here. So I did see her apologize to you. So for maybe just coming off the wrong way or whatever. But you're good. You don't have to go. You don't have to go. You're very welcome to stay here. So,
Do y'all have any thoughts? I mean,
Well, yeah, I got plenty of them, but a lot of them is just opinion.
well, give us your opinion, Crystal. You can say,
My
in my
opinion is,
opinion.
in my opinion, I don't think they ever got along. I think it's been battle of the bulldogs.
I will concur with that. However, I do have to point out how gracious Chris and Katie have been, even with all the negativity and all the hatred that Seth has been spewing all over these airwaves. You don't see Chris and Katie countering back to that. In fact, they have shown Seth far more grace than I think even the Pope would, in my opinion. I mean, they have extended way too much grace, in my opinion. Because Lord knows I would be hard pressed to show him any grace after some of the stuff that has come out of his mouth.
Oh, I would too. But I think what I'm saying is this. I think a big part of that is they know how to have class. Could I? I could get up here and say, I wouldn't be going backwards and forwards on the internet, but you know what? I've not had a ex-spouse on the internet spewing lies on me either. I'd like to sit here and say I would be tactful and graceful, but I probably wouldn't. I'm just being honest. So I give
There's
them
a
that.
reason why we call you No Filter Penny.
Absolutely. So but I think they got more class. But
Yeah,
do I
Chris
think
Prophet-
they just got along and was going to ball games together and maybe having a Sunday dinner together? No, I think they've always pretty much had beef.
I think there
Chris
has always
Prophet
been
showed a lot more
there's
grace.
always been tension there.
Yeah.
And you can and you know it because
Chris Prophet showed a lot of grace in the beginning when they were on the panel a couple times together, and
Yeah.
you know Chris has a tendency, and you know we all have friends like that. We all know somebody that's just sometimes they just have that personality where they seem like they're a jerk, or you know that's just their personality. They kind of got that that type A kind of cocky personality. We all know somebody that's like that. Maybe that's just how he comes across or whatever. He's just got a strong personality. But I noticed that when Seth was up there in the beginning when they were trying to be on panels together a couple times, Chris kind of would try to slow him down, and he was actually showing him a lot more grace, and he was showing a lot more kindness, I guess you could say, like a quiet kind of kindness, trying to kind of save face for Seth than Seth has shown at all towards them.
Yeah,
I feel.
Absolutely. Especially after him pointing fingers at his wife. I mean, it might be Seth's, Katie might be
I know
Seth's.
he said so many different things, and Seth has always said something, and it's always wound back to them. It's always wound back to them, and he would say old stories about how that she didn't know how to drive stick, and that she had to sit. Basically, he was implying that she had it. Well, we have a baby. The baby's going to sit in the front, so basically, she had to sit in the back of the truck when Sebastian was. You know what I mean? Just certain things that he would take little cheap shots, I think, at the situation.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree.
because of how Seth has talked. I don't think he ever got over Katie at all. So there's always been that tension there. You know it. I know it. That's not an opinion. We've all seen it. Now, I do believe that Chris did try everything he could to try to ease that tension. I think that him and Katie went above and beyond to make sure that Seth was involved in his son's life. They helped him find a place to live. They helped him get employment. They helped him get moved to the area so he'd be closer to his son. So, do I think that they were ever BFFs and they were going bowling together and, having family birthday parties at the park? No. But I do think that, at least on the part of Chris and Katie, they did try to have some amicability.
Right.
I can agree with that.
I agree. I think Chris was kind of like the mediator. I do agree with that. I just saw someone say that in the chat because we already know what has transpired on YouTube with going through people picking through their divorce and things that happened. Obviously, there were some big issues that lead all the way back to when they were in California. And it's, to hear Katie speak about it, it had really upset her so much because she felt like that Seth was taking the focus off of Sebastian because he was making it all about attacking her and putting out things that had happened to her and trying to placate others in order to elevate himself to look like he's the hero in the story. It's just a very strange situation altogether, really.
And that it is. Patricia, I still believe Katie and Chris are responsible for his disappearance. Why? Like, what is your idea behind that? Like, why do you think that maybe they like did make it? Do you think they made him disappear, or do you think like maybe something happened and they're just like covering up for it now? Situations like that, right? I'm interested to hear more about what your opinion is, Patricia, for sure. If you're willing to share it, for sure, I would love to hear what your theory is on that, for sure. Absolutely.
Let's continue.
I mean,
Darky, thank you for being a member for 6 months. All of this is very, very helpful to help us, better understand the situation that we're dealing with. And I did see a post on Facebook that it looked like everybody was asked to wear green on Friday because green is Sebastian's favorite color. What else can you tell us about Sebastian?
He's an avid Minecraft fan. Loves the color green. He's got the goofiest and quirky smile in the world. I don't think anybody could mimic it, to be honest with you.
He looks like he's such a sweet young man. He
loves to dance. That boy he'll dance his tail off.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Dancing is good for you. It's good exercise too. I just really hope they can find some answers. Now, I did ask you guys because I know that sometimes when we're looking for autistic children that go missing, a lot of times people are concerned that they may be attracted to go towards the water. So talk to us about that. Is he a good swimmer? Does he like to get in the water? I think you did mention some things about that to me earlier.
So he's a fish in the water. I'm gonna tell you right now that but here's the distinction. He is not a child that likes to get dirty. He can't stand his hands dirty. He can't stand bugs. He is fearful of flies and things. So if he swims, he is a pool kid. He's not I'm a river and a stream kind of kid. He is swimming pool bound.
Okay, can you pause that for a second?
Absolutely.
He doesn't like to get dirty. And we've heard that numerous times. But at the same time, we talk about how he likes to go fishing. Now, I know a bunch of kids that don't like to get dirty. So unless he's got someone there with him baiting every one of his hooks and pulling the fish out where he doesn't have to touch the fish, I'm not buying the fact that he was so inclined that he would be so hesitant to get dirty. And if he, I do have to say that if he really had that hesitancy to not want to get dirty, it does go against the fact of him going out of the house barefoot.
That's true.
And I see what you're saying, Artie. My thing, I know the first time I heard this, I was thinking differently than that because I was thinking, okay, he don't like to get dirty. Well, I personally don't like to get dirty, but will I get dirty? Yes. But now fishing, that's not a clean sport. I've never been fishing when I didn't come back smelling like the river.
Mm-hmm. I'm country. I mean, I get dirty all the time. It's just part of growing up being a country girl. I don't mind getting dirty. It's never been a thing for me, but he might enjoy catching the fish, but he just doesn't like getting dirty,
And guys, I am playing devil's advocate here. I'm trying to be fair to both sides.
Right.
I don't want to, I'm just throwing ideas out there. When something catches me off about a kid that wants to stay clean all the time, but yet they go fishing, that's, and Seth very well may have baited every hook for him, very well may have touched all the fish so that he didn't have to get dirty. But it's just something that caught my ear.
He's critically thinking. He's thinking logically. Absolutely. He's not just thinking off of the emotion.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Exactly. And yeah, I don't know. Chris is saying that he didn't like to get dirty. He didn't like bugs and all that kind of stuff. And I think it was only Seth that said that they like to go fishing, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That he liked the water. He said he loved the water. He loved to swim. And he liked to swim, and he loved the water, he said.
Yeah.
And then also with the boat that he's on there with the fishing sonar, I have a clip. It's on my StreamYard though. I don't have it in my archives anymore. But it's with Dave Rader and the EquiSearch when they're talking to Dude Ron, and they specifically are talking about that they were out there for 2.5 days, and they covered, I think 30. Don't quote me exact number, but I think 37 bodies of water with the proper sonar, and they covered a lot of water mass. And he said it wasn't just little tiny lakes. He said they were all different, shapes and sizes and whatever, but they covered a lot in 2.5 days. And they have that tracking system or whatever to where it's kind of across the board, through TVI. So they all have the same kind of system to look at, what's been looked at, what might need to be looked at again. And they pinpoint whatever they cover so that it's in a collaborated in one kind of grid search or whatever they're wherever they're searching or what they're doing, who's where and who's what. So they've had a very coordinated effort to cover certain areas.
Right. Yeah. Sherry says Sebastian and Katie went deep away. I don't know what that. I'm trying to figure out what I was supposed to say. I don't think it was supposed to say deep away. Fishing. That's the photo you see being shown. Ah, interesting. I watched the picture. Sebastian was touching the fish. That's a squeamish kid. Okay. Yes. And like I'm like that too. I don't like bugs either, right? I don't like little bugs, and I don't like really being dirty either myself. But I will definitely touch fish. You know, and I don't even eat fish. I don't like to eat fish or anything, but I'll touch a fish if I go fishing.
Mhm. We got to remember too, because remember when they were on Queen Bee's channel and they were talking about the things that he likes, the things that, like, you know, good little memories or things about him that, you know, that they can relate, you know, just kind of put more of a personality with Sebastian and not just everything that was going around on social media. And she said certain things that he was a different kid, that she said he liked tofu and he liked that stinky cheese. And so he, you know, he did have different things that were different about him, but not necessarily like where it was like he was weird. It's just he was different, but he was, you know, he liked different stuff, so he could be very well outgoing to a certain degree, you know.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Pictures he had left on his own, I believe something would have been found or found out by now. I know my opinion is unpopular, but I know I can give it here safely. Absolutely, Patricia. Absolutely.
Did you look in the back chat with me whenever you get a chance?
I did. Yes, I did. And yeah, that's a great point for sure. It's absolutely a great point. So stinky cheese, but not our cheese. That's right.
Continue. Anything else?
Oh, I agree. If he wouldn't get dirty, I mean, that brings into question the whole going out barefooted. And I'm just saying where I heard it, how I was thinking of it when I first heard this interview the first time. And I'm like you, Arctic. I mean, I'm trying to play devil's advocate too. Trying to see it on both sides, if that makes sense.
Kimberly had an interesting comment. Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly Shireen Bell says, Arctic, you're not understanding that a special interest of an autistic person, they will override those inclinations for a favored activity. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I'm wondering with him, was the whole didn't like his hands dirty and stuff, was that kind of a sensory issue? Because now that takes it to a whole different ballgame. You're right, Dutch, you know, I got some girls that have got heavy sensory issues to the point they won't even put their whole foot on the ground. So, and no matter what we're doing, and it seems like we just don't get nowhere with those sensory issues. We've overcome a lot, but those sensory issues, different ballgame.
Yeah.
One morning we touch a greasy fry, a French fry. She don't like it. She'll shake till you get that grease off her fingers.
Well, I'm kind of that way too about food. Like I have sensory issues with food in my mouth. Like I don't like celery because I don't like the way that it feels in my mouth. So I refuse to eat it. I know that sounds crazy, y'all, but it's not just about like the taste of the food, but for me, it's about the texture. And that's a sensory issue. And, you know, so it could be very well something that is oriented to a sensory situation for sure.
Yeah, for everybody that can't stand nails on a chalkboard, you know how it makes you feel when you hear it. That's how these kids feel that have sensory issues with doing some of the most common things. Like I said, with one of my daughters, simply holding a French fry will cause her to shake all over.
Yes, Chico, I can't do mushrooms either for the same reason, because I can't stand the way that the texture is. It's, you know, and Helen says, would having socks on be different than being barefooted? Yes, I think so. You know, he might have preferred socks to being barefooted, and I think it just depends on the conditions of the situation too. Just like every human being is different, every autistic person is different. So, and do those things always go 100% of the time? Well, I think that varies person to person as well. So it's, you know, it's really hard to say. I do, Tits McGee. I do have an email. Let me drop that in the chat. Discovering the truth. I'm sure that they are probably looking into that. Now, I know that you said there was some misinformation that was going around and you wanted to make a clarification. You did tell me that TBI, you know, was assisting, but that there was some confusion. People thought that FBI was actually assisting in this case. Talk to me about what you spoke about earlier to me on our phone call about how FBI is, that they were consulted and the card team, you know, I guess there is a discussion going on as to whether he qualifies as, you know, for the child abduction response team. So
the FBI is not physically on the ground. Somewhere in one of the news clips, I think it was reported that the FBI had made it on the ground. They're not. TBI, Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, has reached out to the behavioral analysis team or their CART team, and they are trying to work with them from a distance. They're not physically present to help in any way, form, shape that they can render their assistance.
Okay. Light and Sound, thank you for being here. Have burner phones been looked into? I know some teens sneak phones from their parents or maybe his computer use at school to see if he has been chatting.
Evidence of a secret phone?
Okay, good.
Okay,
because digital evidence is really important. They want to make sure that he's not speaking to anybody. This is such an unusual case.
This case is extremely unusual. Like I said before, we are pretty strict when it comes to certain things. as far as comms, communication, electronic devices,
Mhm.
there was only one phone that he had. It was extremely locked down. He had access to his phone, his text message, to only his contacts list, a camera, and a calculator, and that is it.
He's pretty.
I do want to also say that I was told by Chris that the TBI and law enforcement still have Sebastian's phone. That has not been
Something I
returned.
want to say about the phones. Put a one.
Yeah, I was gonna just mention that too. Sebastian has, or Seth has not received back the electronics that were taken from him, but I heard that Chris and Katie have received their electronics back. So that seems a little bit interesting, and I think that also, like, obviously ties into the fact that over at Dad's house, Sebastian was allowed online way more than he would have been over at Chris and Katie's house. So that is kind of interesting to me. Keep that in mind, that they're obviously still looking through those electronics, tracing IP address, looking where he went, who was talking to, all that kind of stuff. So I found that really interesting when they brought up about the electronics. For sure. So.
One in chat. If your kid has ever called you from school from a friend's phone. And the reason I'm asking this is because mine has a lot of times. And I think that is one area that could really make the electronic footprint difficult, is because kids tend to do that. If they haven't got a way to get a hold of you, because trust me, I took my kid's phone, took it as maybe they were grounded, whatever. They're straight up going to use somebody else's phone. So it makes you wonder, could he have maybe used anybody's phone at school? I mean, if we're thinking of all possibilities, in my mind, that is one.
That could be very possible. That could be very possible. I'm going to take it back just a few minutes. I didn't want to cut that next part off, but I just wanted to interject that. Because I've heard people say, well, Chris and Katie got all their devices back, but they still have all of Seth's. That's not true. Like, Sebastian's phone has not been returned. Because I'm sure they're going to hold on to the devices that they need to until this case is closed out. In my opinion.
Well, I don't know. I've seen cases where they get what they need off of the electronics. They find out the electronics are a nothing burger and they return the electronics. I've also seen cases where they hang on to the electronics indefinitely. This case is odd because it seems some electronics have been returned, others haven't. The electronics that they seem to be hanging on to are electronics that Sebastian used while he was at CES. Now, they may still have Sebastian's phone. That's fine. I don't understand why some are being returned and not others. That's what confuses me in this case.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
I completely agree with that. Because even in
Can I
Summer's
say
case,
something
they
about that?
The phone's back.
Absolutely.
So when I walk my son to school, because it's a couple blocks up the road, if you have your location, you don't even have to have your location on, but in your Google settings, like, with your account, like it's something, unless you specifically turn it off, it tracks, the time that I leave the house to walk him to school, the time that I arrive at the school, and the time that I'm walking back. Like, it shows the whole, it'll show the whole kind of like little route, little lines in the map, and it did it consistently, so I could go on my Google, where you go on the Google, not maps, but where you go on to see your information or whatever, and it'll show on the data thing, it showed every day that I took him to school, what time I left, what time, and it showed the different times. Like, some days I was a little later than others. Sometimes I was really on time, and it did show all the differences and the variations of the times that I left and stuff. So maybe he could have had that on location. Maybe that's why they're keeping it, trying to see maybe, if he was roaming around anywhere or anything.
Yeah, that's right. Ellen says Google timeline, and also Facebook.
That's
timeline.
it. Google timeline. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called.
Yeah, and we all have that. I have that too. Every once in a while, it'll pop up.
Right.
See where
and
you
then
went.
him being autistic. Yeah, and him being autistic, or just has, he just needs a little bit more watching, or just keeping, mindful of where he's at. They might usually have that on automatically. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, for sure. Good point, Sweet.
But now, one more thing about with the phone. We also heard Seth say that he turned around on Terry Lynn's panel, that he turned around and took Sebastian back to the Waffle House so he could give his number to a girl.
Yes.
So he was capable of doing that. My second part of that question would be, did that girl call? Did he maybe call her? Was there other girls that he could have been talking to, or other people he could have been giving his phone number to? Because if they didn't find nothing on that phone, I would be more worried than if they're keeping it longer.
What if Sebastian had a girlfriend? I wonder if his mom and stepdad or Seth knew if he had a girlfriend at school. Maybe he had a girlfriend and they didn't know. I mean, is that possible?
Well, I'd say it's possible.
Yeah,
I'd say
'cause
it's
he's
very possible. I
15.
know I didn't go home
He's
until my parents.
15.
I was just gonna say, yeah, he's 15 years old. I
He's
mean,
right at that. He's right at that age where things start changing, regardless if he's not mentally 15, but his body, his body's still growing, and his
yeah,
body's changing. You know.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Absolutely, it's very possible.
And if I had a boyfriend when I was in school,
Same here.
no, I didn't.
No,
I
my
wasn't
daddy
about to
would've
do
been
that.
like,
I had some
"Oh,
strict parents.
me too." So, I just wonder those things,
You never know. You never know who he was talking to, or
He's
knows. I
15.
certainly didn't tell my parents about every person I was dating when I was in school.
We can't rule it out because we don't know.
Hey, Wise Angel.
Hell, as an adult, I
Sure.
didn't tell my parents about every person I was dating, if I'm being honest. But
Right. I understand.
So, I mean, that's true too. I mean, but I mean, normally the people we don't really tell is our parents.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to having a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a significant other.
Hopefully
Because you don't want them to be over there and hovering over you if you have a
have a phone
girl
number, so
around.
it's
You don't
all
want them
the way
hovering
contact.
over you,
That's very
asking
true.
questions. So they're not going to tell you, "Hey, I have a crush on so and so," because us as parents, we're going to be like, "Oh, let me see." Da, da, da. Want to be all up in the business, conversating and acting like we're trying to be cool or something, trying to be like if we fit into that situation.
Absolutely. And Seth was Sebastian was already a little bit socially awkward. So I mean, adding that to
Right.
it and having your parents around,
Mhm.
even
And then your body's going through the changes and all that
Right.
stuff, and him maybe not understanding it, but he might be getting certain, not sensations, just sensations as a boy. You know what I mean? Starting to really maybe look at a girl a little bit different, like, oh, she's got pretty hair, or you know what I mean? Like just kind
Yeah,
of seeing different things than just like that's my friend. He might be seeing just just what happens to us when we start getting that age.
yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Contact. I just find it very interesting that his father was the one that took him back up there and gave her Sebastian's number. That was really strange to me.
It's
Trishy,
strange to me.
I feel like they don't give Sebastian as much credit as is due when they start talking about his maturity level, and they try to make it out like he was very, very young in the mind, because we're talking about a child that had the ability to do complex things like play chess, and yet they're trying to make it out like he was like 10 years old mentally. So
Mhm.
maybe in personality aspects, he may have been young in that respect, but he was very mature in other aspects.
Right.
And then we always look at our kids like that's our baby. It's always going to be, you're always going to be my baby. My kids, like I'll buy them clothes sometimes and I don't realize that they've already grown out of that size, and I'll buy it. I'm like, oh snap, I still see them as little, I
Yeah,
still see them as
that's right.
smaller than what they really are. And then I
Yeah.
realize I have to go up a size or, whatever in their shoes or their clothes, because I still see them as little. So I'll buy it too small for them and they put it on and I'm like, oh snap, I'm still seeing you as like my little man,
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Good night, Amber. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us and participating in chat. Hope we see you again. Have a great night. Sleep well. Sleep well.
Stephanie J. How do we know Sebastian likes girls? As a mom of a gay son, it's helpful to not assume, but with your hands
That's a
out to the side.
possibility too.
It is a possibility. The only reason I said that was because why would Seth take Sebastian back up to the Waffle House to give Sebastian's phone number to a girl?
Have you
was the
seen how Seth Rogers acts?
Well,
I can only imagine if Sebastian did like boys, what Seth's reaction would be to that.
true. That is true. But that was just me giving an example. Like, what if he had a girlfriend? Maybe he did have a boyfriend. Like, we don't really know how in tune Sebastian was to his feelings. I mean, he was going through puberty. He was 15. Would he have been transparent with his mom or Chris or his father about any feelings that he was having? I don't know. I don't really know about that. So, it's not to make it have to be that it has to be a girlfriend. But the reason that I particularly said that was because it was interesting to me that Seth chose to go and give Sebastian's phone number to a girl who was older than him, who was a waitress at the Waffle House. Why? It just makes me have a lot more questions. Like, was that really for Sebastian, or was there something else behind that?
And then also like the latest panels that he was on, and they were making all those innuendos and all those kind of weird, SCX kind of charged conversations or joking around, or the jokes that they were, the topics and the subjects of their conversation, were always geared towards something like that,
Yeah.
So, and then also I wanted to say too, my 11-year-old, I remember, and sometimes we have certain beliefs that kind of old wives' tales or whatever, like, I remember my 11-year-old, when he was little, he was using his left hand. He was favoring his left hand more versus his right, writing and coloring and things like that. And I remember his dad had said something to me like, "Don't let him do that." Like he was like trying to break him, because it's like, I guess there's a certain time in like before, when I was younger, but there were adults around and they believe that, like, not to to try to break them from using their left hand, versus their right, like to try to like encourage him to. And I told, no, you let him be the way he wants to be. Like, I wouldn't let him do it. No, if he wants to use his left hand, then he's going to use his left hand. You ain't going to do nothing about it. But there are, certain things that are instilled in us, maybe from our parents or from their parents or whatever the case may be, things that they believe and might try to push it a different way if they don't agree with maybe the other way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Trying to make it more of a general, like a general statement, and I don't want to like say specific because I don't, but it's true. Because I remember him saying, "Don't let him do that," and I'm like, let me catch you trying to break him from his left hand, and I will be on your butt like white on rice. I told him, "You better let him be."
Yeah, absolutely. And Zena's saying, "I'm a lefty forced to be a righty." Yeah, and they did that in school. They used to do that in school. They used to, force you not to use your left hand. It's
and you know what they say? They say the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body, and the left side of your brain controls the right side. So the only left-handed people are in their right mind.
Yeah, there we go. I got it. And Bunny also, my dad did that to me. I was left-handed. There we go. Welcome in, Bunny. Good to see you.
And also, he would like to play with baby dolls, like not Barbies, but like baby dolls, like actual baby dolls when he was little. And
Yeah.
it was because he liked babies, And so I would let him, if he want, like the actual ones we carry, like little girls carry, like if it's their baby, And he would get it, and he would get the little receiving blanket, and he was so delicate. And this is before his brother was born, so I think it was just a sign of the energy of the world saying, "Oh, yeah, you need to give him a brother or a sister." But he would get the little babies, and he would try to break them from that too. And I said, how do you expect them to be able to show compassion as a dad? How do you expect them? You got to let them play with these, for babies, because so they know how to be around babies, and they know how to, to show that kind of that love, or that, like towards, because that's how they learn how to be good dads. That's how they learn how to, show empathy and things like that. And so I had to break his dad from a lot of stuff he was trying to break him out of. And I'm like, no, because how do you expect them to be a good dad? That's the way they learn,
Yeah. Even if they never grow up to be a father. I mean, that's just how they learn. That's how they.
If they're around smaller babies, because they're fascinated by little babies. As they get older, they see little babies. And he used to be so delicate and put it in a little bouncer. And like if it was a real baby, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy, because he was so little. But I thought it was amazing to see how nice he was and how gentle he was, and I thought that was awesome. And I said, don't you dare ever let me catch you trying to take a baby away from, and he grew out of it, but you got to let them do that. That's who they are as a person, and that's how they learn how to be good dads and show compassion and love and empathy and all that stuff, and how to be gentle with babies.
Yeah, very true.
Has reached out to the behavioral analysis team or their CART team, and they are trying to work with them from a distance. They're not physically present, to help in any way, form, shape, if they can, render their assistance.
Okay. Light and Sound, thank you for being here. Have burner phones been looked into? I know some teens sneak phones from their parents, or maybe his computer use at school to see if he has been chatting.
Evidence of a secret phone?
Okay, good. Because digital evidence is really important. They want to make sure that he's not speaking to anybody. This is such an unusual case.
This case is extremely unusual. Like I said before, we are pretty strict when it comes to certain things. As far as comms, communication, electronic devices, there was only one phone that he had. It was extremely locked down. He had access to his phone, his text message, to only his contact list, a camera, and a calculator, and that is it.
He's a pretty happy kid usually.
He seems like it, and I know that you love him very much. I know that I can remember earlier in our conversation, you were referring to him as Bubba, and I think that's sweet. I call my son Bubba also, so that really tore my heartstrings, because my son, he's 30, but he's still Bubba to me. So it just, that name is going to stick forever. It's just how it is. Cindy Caton, thank you for being here. She says, are there any old wells that maybe he accidentally fell in, or any areas or mines that he might be at risk of coming in contact with? I know sometimes those things occur out in Tennessee. The divers, have they found any possible leads? I know that I heard that there was a possible pond that they were draining. You did tell me they were searching all of the pipes.
Yes. So when it comes to address her question as far as wells and things, I'm sure there's plenty of those around here.
They're searching them.
They actually pulled data for all the caves, underground voids, all of that stuff that could be accessible. They brought in teams from all over the state that specialize in either cave explorations, water recovery rescues. We don't know that they have drained a pond. I can say that much, but they have searched, they've dived them all for sure. They've
How's
walked.
it done?
I couldn't tell you how many miles.
And I don't know
At
what
what
day
point-
those ponds were drained. I think we'll have to look on the calendar to find out what day they were drained.
You gotta look at the what
Okay,
the
that was
EquiSearch
exactly what I
did.
was-
Everybody keeps forgetting about EquiSearch, and it's driving me nuts. It's driving me insane that they're forgetting about what EquiSearch did. They did a lot of work.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yeah, it's is this Chris? Am I spelling his name wrong? Ellen, yeah, we're listening to Chris talk. The one with the K here. It's or Katie, I guess. It's her it's maybe her account. But yeah, there are stitching. Hoo. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, we will listen to a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Like I said at the beginning, we might not get through this whole thing because there's a couple of things that I definitely want to cover tonight. But we'll listen for a little bit longer.
I was going to ask, how long did it take them to drain that pond?
Nonsense can probably comment and let us know what day, because there was 43 ponds that were searched. I don't know if anybody knows that. And there's a lot of retention ponds. There's not just one retention pond in that area. There's multiple. And I do believe there was more than one pond that was drained, not just one. Yeah, there was 43 ponds searched.
Hey, Adam.
That's a lot of water in that area. And a lot of woods to be searched. So I know they started draining ponds, I think, at the end of that first week. So I don't really know if that was all, what ponds they decided to drain. Like, we don't know, all the specifics to that.
Okay.
It is interesting, though.
As
I'm
far
gonna
as
go grab that link
yes,
for
I'll
that
ask
for
everybody in the
that
comments.
little
See,
clip with
I
the
look at both sides.
EquiSearch.
Absolutely do. If I see something that don't make sense, I'll say it don't make sense. Parent searching is one thing. I can understand wanting to get out there and search, but they really don't want you to.
That's right.
Prime example is what we just saw this week. Them saying they found items of interest. Now, do you know something that law enforcement would have to go back and do with those items? They'll have to make sure none of it was planted down.
Correct.
And I'm not saying that it was planted, but a good police officer is going to say, hey, this is found by family. Was it put there? So that brings in a whole other box of worms they have to decipher through. Not to mention that the parent actually finds him.
Right.
And I'm not saying that, you all. I'm just saying, if they find him out there, can you imagine how devastating that's going to be?
Yes, Rachel.
If I walked up on my kid, I'm going to touch him.
Channel. Yeah.
I'm going to hold it.
That's actually a really
So-
good example, Mia. John Bonet's daddy found John Bonet. And look what a cluster that case has been, because the crime scene was very heavily contaminated in John Bonet's case.
Exactly. And they really don't want the parents searching, especially if he was last seen with the mom. They really don't want the mom out there because, number one, what if she does find him and he's deceased?
I don't
Like,
think it's a good
I can't
idea
imagine
for
what that would be
anything.
like. Yeah, and if there's some type of involvement, like, they're going to want to be able to keep that scene clear so they can do the full investigation to make sure that they can clear everybody if there is any involvement or there's not any involvement. So, I mean, I know people have different feelings on that. And like Crystal said, we are just trying to look at all the sides of different things to make sure that we're looking at everything clearly.
Of creeks and waterways, and they've used cameras. The sewers. It's not really the sewers they're looking in. It's the drainage pipes. So that's for clarification. Sewer pipes, we're not going to find a child in. Those
Right.
are enclosed and secured. But the runoff, water runoffs, were all searched by a dive team.
Okay. And I know Ginger Snap said, is law enforcement looking into the possibility that he met a friend through Minecraft? I hope that they would just go ahead and vet all of that just to make sure, because you never know. I'm not really sure how all that works because I'm not a gamer, but I know that there are ways that you can communicate, like via Xbox, because my son is a gamer. So
Yes, and I'm sure that they absolutely did vet that, are still working on doing that. And thank you, Widow. I appreciate that. I really do. I try to hold an open chat, I guess you could say, for people to definitely come in and express their feelings, even if they're not the most popular. They're respected for sure, and I appreciate you sharing all your opinions with us and your input. It's important, so I appreciate that. I really do. So, thank you. Thank you. Is that case a criminal? He said unalived John B. or not? I don't know. I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. So I did not hear that. Did you want me to go back a little bit, Liza? Was it on here, or are you just talking to somebody in chat? Sometimes it's hard to figure out. So, but let me know.
So
if you
I put
to...
that. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to let her. Just if you want me to go back a little bit, then just let me know.
I put the link to the EquiSearch, like the first couple, the first part of it or whatever. It will say what they did with
Awesome.
Sebastian Rogers thing. So I
Thank
put the
you.
link in the back chat.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll go over it before we go for sure. So. Okay, here we go.
And Gabrielle, I believe that you guys were at the Costco on Saturday. That's when you took the picture of him, correct?
Yes, my wife was at Costco on Saturday.
Yeah, not
the shirt
Sunday.
that's in the flyer where it says Optimism was on a Saturday. They were at BJ's on Sunday.
Okay, and when it comes to restaurant or?
No, they are all wholesale, like a commissary style stores where they sell in bulk.
Oh, okay. So Costco Saturday, BJ's on Sunday.
Yes,
he loves to eat all the samples, and BJ's is new, so I took him.
You're a good mom.
And when it comes to like the one mentioned about Minecraft, like I stated before, he does not have any way to come with anybody on any form of online gaming. That is extremely restrictive. We don't allow that because of what can come of it.
They combed all of the electronics.
I can tell you this with no hesitation. Anything and everything we have given to the police and any other law enforcement to have them completely scan, validate everything, and they are currently. I mean, everything is empty. I mean, they were like, "You guys are pretty good." I said, "Yes, sir. We don't believe in allowing the kids to communicate through social media or through any type of gaming."
Thank you, Liza. I appreciate it.
Looks like Missing in USA says, why are they wanting camera footage from Sunday afternoon? Because
we cannot release right now.
Okay,
It's not
I
something
understand.
that has been authorized us to
right,
put out to the public.
And we. Arctic Crystal, anything you want to comment towards that?
I mean, I respect the fact that he's not just putting everything out on blast like another individual has, and that's probably why they're still talking to the Proudfits, and that's not getting anywhere with law enforcement, because it seems every time they tell him something, it's public domain for all of YouTube to hear.
Yeah.
What do you think, Crystal?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also. I'm thinking the footage that he's talking about, we know what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the Texas Roadhouse video.
Right.
And I'm going to say this. I wouldn't be putting everything out there on YouTube at any point, to be honest with you. If I thought one minute detail may mess up my kid's case, people could be questioning me all they wanted to, and I'm be like, nope, that's not for you to know.
I've said it 1,000 times. Just because you know something doesn't mean it's for public consumption. In many of these cases, a lot of times we'll know stuff that's not public knowledge, and it's not for the YouTube's consumption because it could affect the integrity of a case to put it out there. So until it's public knowledge, it doesn't need to be put out there.
Correct. I mean, there's things that I know, but you won't hear me talking about it on YouTube because it's not for YouTube. I'm not going to do that to this case. And
exactly.
It's just not, I'm not here to use the information that I have for clicks, likes, views, and money to go live on it every day and trash everybody and just make another wild thing for people to go watch the shit show. It's not going to happen. No, I'm just not that person. So if that's what you think this channel is about, you can unsub and don't come back because you're never going to get that here. And that's just the way it is.
And I agree. And I think that's a good point to take a break from that particular one. I will go over and we will continue. I'll leave this window open in my browser so that we are at the exact same spot where we left off. But there is a lot of stuff out there. And there's definitely some other stuff that I wanted to go over. And I think that we're just going to go right straight to the source of part of this huge kerfuffle problem that's going on. One of the sources. And we're going to have a look at Savage's live that she had this evening. 7,000 views. Girl, you getting there. You getting up there. So apparently there is an issue between Savage and first of all, let me say thank you everybody for having the conversation about this interview that we just watched with Duchess. Please go over to her channel and give her a sub up. Check out some of her other videos. She does an amazing job on covering true crime. She does it with integrity, and it's important that we are able to see stuff like that around here too, because we look at so much bullshit, we look at so much fuck shit, so much manipulation, so much crap that it's good to jump into those certain channels that don't get into all of that crap. So excuse me. Sorry, I just had a little burp there. I apologize. Excuse me. Kind of came out of nowhere, but anyways. So please go over and sub up to their channel. Mods, if you can drop her link another time. And actually before, let's do this first. I opened it. So let me, here we go. Just a second. This is oh, it's a long one. Hey, Infamous. Ooh. Okay, so I will just
You don't have to listen to the whole thing. The first, just like the first couple when she's sitting in the car, because it is the long one, because they go over the grid search and all that stuff. But like just to show the first, the first couple of minutes of it, you fast forward. Well, Dave Rader's, he starts talking right away, and he'll talk about how many bodies of water, and then Twyla's in the vehicle. She's in her vehicle, and like they kind of go over. It's just the very first part of it, and then the rest of people want to see it, they can go to his channel and you know what I mean, and go check out the rest of the video.
Okay, yeah, awesome. That sounds great. That sounds great. Thank you for sending this to me. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is from Duty Ron. Everybody knows Duty Ron. He's very well respected. And I'm
gonna go look on my tablet real quick. Just see, go ahead and start it, and I'll just see exactly the timestamp for you.
Okay, all right. And this is Sebastian Rogers search with EquiSearch Midwest, Dave Rader, and team. So we'll have a look at this here. So here we go, you guys.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to another edition of Crime Time with Duty Ron and Ed Wallace. You guys know the drill. We're retired New York City police detectives and 9/11 World Trade Center first responders. Hey, folks, if you like all things true crime related from the police detective's perspective, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you'll get all things Duty Ron and Ed Wallace when we go live or upload another video. Hey, tonight, I'm going to talk to you about Sebastian Rogers, missing from Tennessee from February 26th, 2024. We're looking at 6 days, and it's going to be 3 months. He went missing from his home, and really the police and local authorities have no criminal investigation as per the local sheriff. And it's got a lot of us frustrated because not only is there no information and no updates, you have a lot of misinformation that's going on out there. But we're going to talk about Sebastian Rogers, and we have EquiSearch Midwest, the director, Dave Rader, with us. He's a fan favorite. We all know and love Dave because he's so passionate about searching for the missing. And heck, as a retired law enforcement professional, I can get around people like Dave Rader all day, every day. And he is, I consider him a real close friend. Dave Rader from EquiSearch Midwest. Dave, thanks for joining.
It's always a pleasure, Ron. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, Dave, this case is so frustrating, and I know how frustrated you get because I look at like cases like Summer Wells and how dedicated your heart and your soul was into that case, and how much it bothered you that you guys left there empty-handed. And here we are, and as we talk about Sebastian Rogers, Summer Wells is still, there's nothing, there's no new movement, and we're talking about years later, Dave. And I remember that case like it was just yesterday. It's just such a sad situation when we have our young going missing out of their own homes when they're supposed to be protected by their parents, and they vanish into thin air without a trace. I wanted to get your thoughts, Dave, quickly as it pertains to not just this case. I mean, I wrote down some notes here. Now, you were on quite a few missing cases, like the baby Clyde Joe Daniels, right? Joe, I mean, I know that one bothered you too, and these are all in that Tennessee area. Is there any particular reason why we're getting so many of these vanish into thin air in Tennessee?
You know, I wish we could answer that question, Ron. It's very frustrating. And if you look at Joe Clyde Daniels, if you look at Sebastian Rogers, if you look at Summer Wells, they all are just, it's almost like they're mirroring themselves. You know, you have the parents that were the last ones to see him, and here we are, not only months later, but years later on Joe Clyde's and also on Summers. And we don't have any.
Go to 2424 timestamp. It'll
24. Okay.
Yeah, because in a couple, I'm looking at the transcript, so like a couple, yeah, because you'd be on there forever waiting for him to talk about it. So
Okay.
yeah, go 24, and then he should start talking about the bodies of water, and then that's about it.
Okay, I'm gonna start just a few minutes before that.
It's all subdivisions, very beautiful houses, $500,000 houses, like you said. But yes, we have been in the neighborhood. We have searched that neighborhood from top to bottom. Do we feel like I'll just say this, we know where he's not at.
Right. Yeah. And Dave, I wanted to go to you if you have any extra input to that. I know that you were driving around maybe separately from Twilo, or if you were down there. I don't know exactly what you guys, I don't ask the questions. I just know you guys are professionals and you search, wherever you were responsible to search. But anything additional that you could add to the location or anything for the audience?
I mean, the only thing I can tell you is that when, the drone team was down there prior to us getting the second call. The second call was, our main role was to clear the ponds. And there was at least 43 ponds in that area. By the time that we were finished, in 2 days, we cleared more than 43. I think we were close to almost 50, because through our recon, we found even more that wasn't even on the map. So we went ahead and cleared everything that was in the TBI directed areas that they wanted us to go back over, make sure that there was nothing missed. And then at that point in time, we expanded it a little bit further. I think at one point in time, just the roads, and I think we were a block away from where we staged. I put on almost 60 road miles on my Razor, doing roadside ditches, in case you got hit by a car, and then looking for other areas. So then in case that we did get the phone call back, that we would already have some areas of concern that may turn out to be. So, but again, we covered everything that TBI expected us to, and it was a well-oiled machine with a lot of players, a lot of law enforcement. Again, we were the only search team outside of law enforcement that was on scene. So that meant a lot to us to be the only. So that's the trust factor that TBI has in us, and the professionalism that we have, and things that we can bring to the table. So, but everything has been in a certain circumference. Everything has been. I would almost have to say triple checked. I even seen TBI agents. And this is no lie, and I understand what they were doing, but they were literally in people's front yards. They were in their fields doing line searches, looking for anything, glasses, anything that they can just give us a direction. So I know firsthand, and I've never seen that done before, to go into someone's front yard and literally do a ground search in that kind of a grid, looking for something as minute as a pair of glasses. So
the link that I put in is for their website. And from there, I imagine maybe you might be able to find their YouTube page. But the link that I put in is for the actual website. So,
for who? What are you talking about?
Stitchin asked if the link that I put in was for their YouTube channel, but the link that I put in for EquuSearch is for their website.
Oh, okay. I'll put the link to that live in the chat too from my tablet.
Okay.
So
Okay,
go
great.
to so this would probably, you just go to 3021, and I think that'll be good just to kind of get a cap on what they searched. So 3021 is maybe where you could cut it off at.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
I saw a video.
Not to interrupt you, but I'll also tell you, we were responsible for the second time that our team was brung in. The first time it was me and the drone pilots. The second time it was our team. And I will tell you that we went out, recon these ponds or whatever, and I'll tell you that they were so thorough and wanted to be very cautious to make sure that everything around there was covered, that even if there was a pond in somebody's front yard, the agents that was assigned to us, great agents, they didn't care if that pond was in the front yard and you walk off that person's porch and that pond was right there. We was still sonaring it to make sure there was nothing there.
Do you guys feel like there's more areas that need to be searched? And I know we look at the missing, and we look at that 10 mile radius from the home, right? And you go by statistics, right, Dave and Twyla? Most of these folks that do in fact go missing, and there's, even if there is criminal behavior or not, most of the times they're found in that circumference. Dave, do you want to talk about that a little bit? And do you feel like they've done everything that they can do, or is there always more?
I mean, there's always more because you haven't found what you're searching for, of course. But through the investigation, you also have to take some of that into consideration as far as, I think the homicide, the circumference now is over 10 miles from the point last seen. Right. But in this case, we don't know if it's foul play. Then you have to go back to who's seen him last, what was the circumstances, and how much time did that individual have. So there's a lot of factors, and then you have to ask yourself, did this kid have leather on his feet? I mean, because I just don't see a child going out and walking a country road or going through the woods barefooted. It was hard enough for us to go through with the clothing and boots that we had on. I cannot imagine somebody that didn't have the right clothing and definitely the shoes on his feet. So right. I take that into a lot of consideration as far as on how far in could somebody get.
Yeah. Hey, I want to go to some of the super chatters and some of the folks who left messages, but I also want to, before I do that, just highlight some misinformation that was posted by Nick Beers. He has been following this case arguably from the beginning, and no matter what, if you like him or dislike him, he's reporting on facts. And he says, I appreciate that so many of you are continuing to show interest in this case. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen so everybody can look at it. It's not from Facebook. Thank you for messaging me with your questions. The 15-year-old autistic boy has been missing for more than 2 months from his Henderson, Tennessee home. Vanished and not a trace found. Despite massive search efforts, authorities say that there's no evidence of foul play, though they have not ruled it out. In the absence of any new developments, armchair detectives on social media and podcasts create their own fiction. And I also appreciate so many of you contacting me to ask if any of it's true. You can trust I'll give you a straight answer. So what are a couple of the latest doozies? Now, I know that this is not probably well presented on the screen, but if you can't see it, I'm reading it word for word. So here's some of the doozies. Investigators have obtained new video showing Sebastian alive on February 26th when he disappeared. And that is highlighted with a big no. These are misinformations that he's highlighting. That's recent. These are the recent doozies. There is evidence showing Sebastian was in contact with his grandmother on his mother's side before he disappeared. No, that is not true. How do I know? Nick says, I've been in direct contact with the lead investigator with Sumner County Sheriff's Office who says this latest stuff is all garbage. And I repeat, garbage. And this is what's muddying the waters and making things less than ideal for investigators. Would they like to have new leads? You bet. And they respond to all tips, but they deal with facts as I do. Do authorities tell us everything that they have in these case file? Nope. And I say that all the time. Ed and I both say that. But they won't lie and say something is false if it isn't. They will simply say no comment. Hopefully there will be a credible break in the case soon. But until then, please be very skeptical of stunning new developments unless they come from a credible official source. Call tips to 1-800-TBI-FINE. I say this all the time. And for those of you who are here in the chat, I mean, how many of you heard me say, I don't go on anything other than bona fide information that's released from law enforcement? Now, I asked this question. I put a poll up, Dave and Twyla, and the poll started in the beginning of the show and is over 1,110 votes. And I asked people in the chat, if you haven't voted, go over to the vote poll. It's pinned in the chat. Do you think TBI and local law enforcement are doing enough to find out what happened to Sebastian Rogers? And right now at 1,115 votes, 16% feel that they have done enough. An astounding 57% say no. And I gave a third choice of undecided. And that was 26% are undecided. So they are from our poll, and this is obviously just who's watching here now, but our audience that's watching, almost 60% feel like the TBI and the locals have not done enough to find out what happened to Sebastian Rogers. I mean, it's disappointing, but we've seen this in other cases where people say, like, well, our boys from California City, that went on for over 1.5 years. And everybody said Bakersfield and Cal City police are corrupt and they suck and they're not doing enough. And guess what? They locked up Trezell and Jacqueline West, and they're both spending 25 years for the murders of their.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah, Dave Rader will say, I don't know if he's going to say it, but he does mention, and he says, you know what, if you want facts, go to Duty Ron. Come to this channel if you want facts, because because Duty Ron won't go and he won't entertain any of the gossip. He won't entertain anything that's not checked and triple checked. So he makes sure that everything, he's pretty hardcore when it comes to, like, and he'll tell you, don't tell me no bullshit. He'll tell you straight up. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then like how he's talking about the boys, they didn't do anything. It took, I mean, we were all like, you should, I mean, I have videos of it. I mean, you could see all of Bakersfield and all of people in California City. I mean, kids, mothers, old people, young people, boys, girls. We're all out there looking for these boys, and they still haven't found the boys. But it took them almost a year and a half before they even got them and put them in any kind of indictment. So there's things that we don't know, from law enforcement, that they're not gonna tell us, because they don't want to mess it up. And they got to make sure, if it's just circumstantial evidence, if that were the case scenario, they have to make sure everything is all the ducks are in a row. There can't be one that's out of a row, because you got to present it. Because if you're going to put an indictment, you got to be able to have it airtight, to be able to present that and try to get a conviction, if that were the case, if that were the direction that they're going. They're not going to tell us that information. So it could take up to a year, or maybe even longer, for them to be able to iron everything out and have everything right in order, if that's a direction that they're going at all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it's not to say that they're doing that with Sebastian's case right now, that they are making sure that everything's in the
Yeah.
They're not going to put everything out. There's not going to be an update every single day.
We're not owed that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because look at all the craziness that's been going on right now, with just all these stories and all these theories and all these speculations. I mean, it's just gone way over the cliff, and way over, down the, way over the cliff, jumped off the cliff, so so if they were to give us anything that were valuable information, that could screw up anything, if there's anybody that is involved, or anything that they have a lead to, that could screw it all up, with just people with these speculations and all these stories that everybody runs with.
Yeah, that's right. I made a post today about Betty, because I was in her chat earlier, and I didn't really get an answer or anything for anything that I asked her, but she did seem to get a little bit of frustration, because I kept on asking questions, and she got a little bit frustrated and talking about all these people that are coming in, and the trolls and all that kind of stuff, and then she ended her live, so I never got an answer to any of my questions. Betty, I feel so bad.
Did you see the post that I put in my community thing about because she's all saying that she's going to expose JLR and this and this and that, and I was like, does she not realize that he wrote a book of all the stuff that he did? He has books. He literally has a box of books that is he showed it on his live. He goes, I got books. If you want a book, I'll send one to you. Just let me know. And I still have extras. So she's acting like she's exposing something. It's all over Wikipedia. Everybody's very aware what JLR has done. He's very aware, and he's very open about it. So I don't know what she thinks she's gonna expose. She doesn't know any secrets. It's an open book, literally an open book. Yeah. And I was actually reading some of it, because I got the free 30-day thing on Amazon, and I was reading some of that book. You should read some of the things that he says, the Ghostbusters. He sued the Ghostbusters.
I know, right?
It's crazy the way it's written. He says, and the Marshmallow Man took my Michelin tires and gave me Firestone or something. It says in there. He wrote some crazy, they're like stories. They're more like stories than anything. The way he wrote these lawsuits, but they were frivolous, so that's why he's restricted to certain things. And she's like, you put your parents in jail. Everybody knows that he did throw his parents under the bus, and they did take some, some stuff that they took some heat that he should have took. But I mean, it's all out there, so she's not exposing anything new. So don't do the clickbait if she thinks she's exposing something. It's something we all know. Just go to Wikipedia and you'll find out everything you need to know about JLR.
Yeah, that's right. Liza, Betty is, she's all over JLR lately. She has no time and no patience and nothing for Magnolia. But yeah, she's definitely acting like a scorned ex.
Well, she's like, you don't know what, have you seen where she says, and I will expose you. You don't know the secrets that I know. She said.
Yeah,
no, it's like, dude, everybody knows. Everybody knows. I promise. Everybody knows.
And jailers are gonna really care anyway. He's not really the type of person to you get into all that. He used to be, but not anymore. He doesn't really care about,
because he's got pretty Magnolia. I mean, I'd be a changed man too. She's beautiful.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I think
maybe he's doing a whole turnaround. Yeah, you never know.
she's really, really softened him, it seems. So,
Yeah, and she's kind of put him in line and sometimes it takes just the right woman to, send him the right direction. They say there's only one true woman that a man in his lifetime will change for, if whether it's an ex or somebody that's already came and gone. But there's only really one true woman that a man will totally do. I don't know if it's a 380, 160. I don't know what the thing is, but they will do a complete turnaround for only one woman in their life.
yeah,
I mean, they'll they can get remarried and stuff like that, but there's only one, like, that soulmate, that one that they'll do that for.
yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Hey, Teresa,
And
hello.
she
Hey,
might be
hello.
his.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. I think that she is, because, I mean, they seem very happy together. First of all,
They mesh well together. For some reason, their energies connect. You can tell.
absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
Hello, Whitney. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I actually kind of came up. I hope I'm not throwing this off, but so you text or messaged in Betty's chat. Did you wait 7 days?
Who, me?
I'm just
Who? Me?
curious.
No, I put a community post. That I said, because she was talking about how she's going to reveal things about BLR, or JLR. So I told her, I said, this is something that I said, hey, Betty, I just wanted to tap in and just give you a little bit of my thoughts on your thought process on what you might think you might be revealing about JLR. I said, because everything that you think that you're dropping little gems, you're not, because I don't know if you recall, everybody under the sun knows everything, all in all the shenanigans that he did, all his charges, all his felonies, all his prison time, everything that he did, his parents, even to his parents. And it says everything, and he wrote a book, remember? I said, remember, he wrote a book. So I actually saw one of, saying that basically I saw it. So he has a whole box of books, so she's not revealing anything that he hasn't already revealed.
No, I was just borderline curious if y'all literally waited 7 days because she put her subscriber list
Members only.
subscribers to 7 days only.
Yeah, well, today, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because I'm pretty sure that I am subscribed to Betty, so I get like notifications when she goes live and stuff like that. So maybe that's why I was able to enter chat right away. I didn't have to wait for anything. It was open. I don't know if it was on subscribers mode or not. I have no idea.
And right before she called me a piece of you know what, and I was like, I'm in the club, but she I was going in her chat and I was like, I'm gonna go at it at a different angle. So when I was going in her chat, I was going in as me, and she was talking about like the silver alerts and the amber alerts, that there's too many colors. Like she was some kind of crazy mess. So she was starting to do that misinformation about there's too many alerts and too many colors and we don't know which one's which. So I went and I Googled and I copied and pasted the information and I would deliver it in the chat, like in a gentle way. And everybody in her chat would be like, thank you, Infamous. Thank you, Infamous. And I think it started to get under her skin. She didn't like that. I said, this is only going to last so long because she's not going to like that they're thanking me for the valuable information that I'm giving, that she's trying to misdirect everybody. So it did only last so long. And I finally became an official piece of, you know what?
That was my next question. How long until after y'all got blocked?
I didn't get blocked, actually.
Really?
No, not today.
She blocked me when she went to Georgia, when the woman got unalived when she was running. I can't remember her name. The guy that was like kind of creeping behind the bushes or whatever, and they found her by that pond or whatever. That's when she was in her car. That's when she finally said, you know what, Infamous Truth Teller, she's a piece of shit. She says this and this and that, because I think her wing woman went over there and saw all the videos that I've already created about her. So she got she got alerted about my videos. So she said that nobody's gonna watch my videos and that it's all about Betty. She says, oh, okay, alrighty then. She goes, I even have a couple of channels named after me. I'm like, all right, you go, girl. But I was excited when she finally called me that. I was like, I'm in the club. I'm finally.
That's yeah, exactly. Well, I was told that I would slit a child's throat, so I mean, I must be in the VIP club or something. I don't know.
I just saw that when
no,
you were
that's-
talking about it the other night. I was like, dang, and I didn't really catch it until I heard it the other day, and I was like, damn, she really did go hard on you like that. Which I didn't realize how hard she went in on you until I heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it
like,
wasn't even me. It wasn't even me that was in her chat that time. It was a troll. It was
yeah,
that troll.
no, and that's why I'm so surprised she let you talk. That's why I was like, wow, how long until she blocked you?
Yeah. No, I didn't get blocked today. She just ended her
Oh,
live, and I was like, okay, whatever. Don't answer me then, bitch. What the fuck?
yeah. Yeah, she didn't block me from the actual live chat because I kind of stopped going in there because I was like, I know it's only going to last so long because it's going to get under her skin that all her subscribers are saying, thank you, Infamous, because they were going ham in the chat saying thank you for the information, and because I was giving them the green alert or the silver alert, like the information, I was copying and pasting and just kind of, I was peppering her live with the good factual information, and so everybody was thanking me, and you could tell she was starting to get a little irritated. I was like, oh wow.
Oh my God, she's funny. And Widow, yeah, she does. I know of 2 channels. Of course, her main channel, Bullhorn Betty, and then another one she has. It's either Crime Stories with Bullhorn Betty or it's Bullhorn Betty Crime Stories. I can't remember which way it's worded, but those are the
Crime
2 channels.
stories? Crime
So-
stories? She has
Yeah.
crime stories?
Yeah.
Would she sit
Yeah.
down with Delilah and tell crime story 9 nights?
Yeah, I guess
Oh my God.
that was a channel that she started like when her main channel she wasn't allowed to go live for quite some time on her main channel.
Yeah.
So that's when that other channel popped up. I don't know if she had it for quite some time yet still, or if it was something new that she started, but yeah, she went over to that one. Then she was doing all her lives and her TikTok and stuff like that over there.
And and I'm not a TikToker. I'm like it's a little foreign to me, but I feel like she's a totally different persona on TikTok than she is over over here. She presents it in a whole different, like her. I mean, she keeps this certain one of her personalities, and she keeps it like if she's really giving, because it's only short little clips or whatever they are, and she makes it seem like she's so sweet and she's so this and that. I'm like, man, we need to start learning this TikTok over here on that side so we can start peppering it over there, peppering the thing, because she's peppering the neighborhood.
I know.
Yeah,
I was
we're
just gonna
real
say she loves that. She loves that word, peppering. She loves that word.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's for baseball. That's what it's for. They say no peppering the fence because when they get ready when they warm up to play a baseball game, they they throw the ball real hard and it hits the fence. That's why they call it peppering the fence. No peppering the fence, it'll say.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can you tell us how long they allow a creator to sub? The lengths of time offered, just out of curiosity. Like if you put it on members mode or sub mode or anything. I'm not too sure how long.
You could do 1 minute up to 7 days. I think it's 7 days. I don't know if 7 days is the longest, but you have to be subbed for so long. So you could put just 1 minute. You have to be a sub for 1 minute before you can chat in the live, or an hour or something. But no, she's got it at 7 days, so
Yeah,
she's going to be running.
You're going to be there
Well-
for 7 days, 7 nights.
Well, I got an account over there that's been subbed up there for a minute. I just keep that just for it's for
guys,
emergency purposes only.
7 days. Every troll is about to hit Betty's account. Let's get it over with.
There you go. Yeah, Jax.
Remember when blank screen went up? Remember when everybody went in there as blank screened? Remember there are blank screens, dog walker, blank screens, podiatrist, blank screen side piece, or what is it?
Oh God, we have everything.
When we were on
blank screens.
Blank screen, yeah.
Uncle,
Yeah.
blank screens, and yeah,
His aunt,
Yeah.
his uncle, it is
Blank screen simp. Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking blank screens.
Everything that anybody that you could have in your life.
And
blank
all was
screen.
because was it Molly Golightly who was like, "Fuck you, blank screen,"
Yeah.
and then we all just started trolling her because we're all like, "All right, let's all put blank screen in our names."
Yeah. Yeah, I got one that's I have an account. So if you ever see a tone deaf Betty, it says tone deaf Betty, and she's got a funky, like a weird looking face with her mouth open, looking all crazy. That's me. So if you ever see me go in as tone deaf Betty, sometimes I'll go in there and I'll chat like if I'm her. She'll be saying crazy stuff. So that's me. The tone deaf Betty's me.
Yeah. Widow says no. There's 5 years as an option. That's why I asked. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I don't. I mean, I do put it on subs mode, but I don't put it on for long. Either like most 10 minutes.
Have you ever put it for 5 days?
No, I've never done it for over 10 minutes. I don't think. Maybe 20 minutes, maybe a couple times.
So
but
never 24 hours.
No.
Betty's just trying to control the narrative. Like she's going. She's desperate. She's grasping for straws.
But that's the worst way to try to like get your channel to grow.
Oh, she'll learn.
Like,
let her learn.
I'm like, really? And nobody can talk.
She just does.
She thinks that it's a bright idea. She'll realize it wasn't such a great idea.
A random person who has no idea what she's fucking talking. Can I cuss? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you can cuss. Of course you can, girl.
Sorry, I said. Anyway, yeah, any random fucking person could come by and be like, "Whoa, what? Why does it have to sub for 7 days? I'm not coming back."
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
Right, exactly.
Betty,
I mean,
if you are watching, which you might be,
don't tell her. Don't tell her. Shh, like Bird Test says. Shh, don't tell her.
Oh, okay.
Let her figure it out. Let her figure it out.
Figure it out.
Don't say anything.
And like, who knows if in 7 days they're gonna want to have an opinion anyways of what she's talking about in 7 days. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
We're already gonna miss the rants and the raves after 7 days. We're not gonna be interested in 7 days.
That's right, exactly.
We watch for those little sparks of trigger, when she gets triggered so easy.
Exactly. Okay, so what we have on the screen here is Clipper actually made a video just 37 minutes ago. Well, maybe a little bit longer than that because I've had this up sitting here for a minute.
Oh, good. You haven't gotten this yet.
About Savage Talks QB.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna jump down, baby girl.
Okay, all right. Thank you for coming up and
all right.
I appreciate it.
I love you. Bye.
I love you too, sweetheart. Bye. Okay, so that was what I was going to go over, and we might still go over. What time is it? 12:45. We still got a little bit of time to go here. But I thought maybe it might be interesting to look at what Clipper put together because Clipper's always amazing. She always gets the good stuff. So this is Savage. If you guys don't know, Savage went live, and apparently she was talking about Queen Bee. They're in a little bit of a tiff, apparently. I don't even really know what it's about. But shortly after, Queen Bee also went live. So that's probably a good one too. Because they are both very strong personalities. So this could be interesting. I'm telling you that. And also, like I said, I don't really know exactly what the beef is about. But we'll figure it out. It won't be that hard to figure out, I'm sure. So yes, thank you for Clipper for grabbing this. And yes, can we get Clipper's link in the chat? If you have not subbed up, please do. Clipper is just that, a Clipper. And she gets all of the great stuff and puts it out for us. Stuff you think you would never see and stuff you don't see. So her channel is a really good channel, like to catch up on things and see what's going out there. So here we go. This is from Clipper.
We're doing something a little different this evening. And the thicker things. Better than the things. Yes, you do. And look at me. No, I didn't. Do it.
This is not. This is the clean version.
It means we are foes. Who are you? And what are those? Got you playing with your nose. Right. What am I doing to it? Keep that you shook. My shook. On a sheet, on a cash cow. On your ex now. Now. Slap now.
I will say I'm a little confused right now.
Hey. Oh, which one part is for fool? Andy, you might not want to be here. I don't want you getting in trouble. I don't want you getting in trouble, Andy. What's up, Chronicles of the Shady? Okay, there's that one. Hold on a minute. Let me get my next one. Look over there for a minute. Look, I got my hair stuff for tomorrow. If anybody wants to know what I do my hair with, it's that right there. Just saying. That's what I do my hair with. That's what I do at Fiera. The absolute platinum. That's what I do. If anybody was wondering, look, there's my upside down horsey.
Very yes.
Hold on a minute. I got to find something else because we got to address something. I feel like I need to address something.
And like, what's happening here?
I was gonna ask, is that a dog?
I don't know. It's a donkey, I think.
A donkey.
I'm trying to look sideways on it. It looks like a donkey. I don't know what's going on with that, but I mean, no judgment, whatever, you know. And there's also like,
I'm just curious. I just want to know what that is. Is that a dog or a donkey?
It looks like a donkey to me. I'm officially lost you, Liza. I really am.
You know what? You might be right. That might be a donkey.
I think it's a donkey. And then also, like, there's like, look at this little S. It's like one of those.
Well, that makes sense now. That's a donkey ashtray.
I
don't know. I don't know. I'm not a smoker.
I mean, I don't know either. But it's like one of those, you know, magnetic letters that you put on your fridge. Like A, B, C, D. Like when you were a kid, you know, you had that, like, you know? I don't know.
I know what you're saying.
Oh my gosh.
That is definitely a donkey now that you pointed that out to me. I said,
yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks like a donkey.
It is a donkey.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we'll find out why there's a donkey doing an endo. I don't know. Like, what's that donkey doing? I don't know what he's doing.
Shady, I know you waiting. I don't want nobody getting in trouble now. But I think there's a problem. Hold on, let me get this pulled up. I had to record it and upload it. Here we go. The fuck is this shit? This is
Oh no, let me make.
Hold on, before I play this. Now I ain't even been online. I ended this morning. No, it won't you. I ended this morning and went about my damn business. I took a nap and then I went and did my birthday thing with my mama. And I get back home about 8 o'clock this evening. And I got somebody that slid some shit in my shit. So what the fuck is this about? Anybody want to tell me?
Oh, and let me make this clear too. I don't know what the issue is, or if there even is one. There may not be one, but there may be one. And if there is one, and Savage, if you don't want me in your chat or you don't want my name in your chat, go ahead and let me know.
Well, I'm letting you know right now. I am not putting nobody's name in my chat no more. How about that? I don't know why you think you're special. I'm getting ready to give you my response because I'm not scared. I always stand 10 toes down with my whole augmented chest, with my whole chest. I'm not afraid.
if that's where you stand and
I
you
do.
stand on it, let me know what's up.
I'm letting you know right now. You tuning in? I'm pretty sure you got me in some kind of Discord voice chat watching me right now. I'm letting you know that's where I stand. I am not going to be with anybody that is turning into a tragedy, Pam. Just saying. I ain't even going to be around the bush. I'm not even going to be around the bush. Just saying. And I don't know why you keep pecking at me. I'm pecking back because you pecking at me. Let it be known now. You're not innocent. You started with me first. Everybody want to get all in their feelings because I pecked back. Sorry.
Because I ain't done a motherfucking thing to you for you to have any kind of issue with me.
Okay, I'm gonna address this right now. Cause I don't want Val a part of this. She ain't about this. She's asleep right now. She don't even know what I'm doing. She don't even know this happened. So I'm gonna let you know the problem. I'm gonna ask the people in the chat. Now, when you think you were a team player with some folks, do y'all think it was cool to come in my chat in the morning times and let my chat know you going live to take my audience away from me? And I will pull the receipt if I have to. Now, I'd let that slide. I let it slide. It was very disrespectful, especially when we're supposed to be fighting the same damn enemy. Now, I'm just saying how I'm being real. Y'all can get mad. I'm sorry if you think this is drawing a line in the sand, but I am not going to stay quiet. And now I got to hear this when I come home tonight. So, yeah, I'm going to address it now. I'm going to address it now. Yeah, you started this with me. You got in your feelings about me and Val going live in the mornings, thinking we were taking your time slot. Honey, you were never going live.
Oh, no. Really?
I don't know what the problem was.
Hold on.
I do not know what the problem was.
Can we pause it?
Yeah.
There was a lot of like the hive members of us that we would like enjoy. Like we went to Savage's lives in the morning.
Right.
And Queen, if she had a morning live, and she would tell us to go over to, hey, check out Savage right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's summertime. Her kids are off. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like she may go in the morning, she go at night. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is YouTube. You go whenever you can go live.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
There's no set time.
Yeah, we don't have a slot.
Technically, you're the boss. You can go whenever you want to go live.
Yeah, that's right. That's very true. That's very true. And that Kel says that's not true. She emailed QB complaining. Interesting. And yeah, I watched both of them too. I think I've probably been following both of them about the same amount of time. I would think, anyways. I can't remember who I subbed to first, so I'm thinking that probably about the same time I came across their channels, probably. So Savage goes on before Queen usually. Granny is early morning too. Yeah, absolutely. What Wing Zero said is correct. Thank you, Kels. I appreciate it. Okay, well, let's keep going and try to figure this out.
But I started knowing some stuff in the past 2 months, and I kept on being silent. Oh, are you here? No, I can't drop no link because I'm on my phone. How about this? It's my time. It's my time. I'm going to explain to you. I'm responding to you. You remember that email I sent you? See, that was supposed to be squashed. I sure did. And you lied to me. You straight out tried to lie to me. You said, oh, I didn't know I was going on top of you and Val. Really? It was a every morning thing. And I found it very disrespectful. You came in my chat that morning and said, I'm going live. I'm going to cover this, Justin, or whoever you would say. That is very, very rude. And I've never went in nobody's chat like that. First of all, I thought we were all on the same team. I don't understand what the problem is. What's the problem? You couldn't stand me about gaining a little momentum? Is that the problem? But let me finish this. Since you in my chat.
If that's the route we want to go, that's fine. Just let me know what's up.
I'm letting you know. I've let you know.
Somebody came in your chat and told you I'd played a video, and you said, I don't want that name in my chat. So,
no, I don't. I do not. I don't want to be associated with anybody that is going after family members. Straight up, Queen Bee. Straight up. No, one shot. I tried to handle this privately. She told me she didn't give a fuck, basically. That was my answer. I heard it loud and clear on her panel. She didn't give a fuck. It was about her schedule. I mean, given the fact that you do go live for 7-8 hours, you couldn't be a team player and let me and Val have them 2 hours, 10 to 12. That told us a whole lot, just saying. And then when you tried to come in there on top of me, and let me refresh your memory. And if I have to go get the screenshots, I will, and I'll present it all laid out if you want me to do that. I really don't want to go.
I will agree that if somebody is live, and you go in and announce that you're going live, I don't really agree with that either. I myself, I have said things like in lives, when they're live, I have said things like, "Oh, I can't wait to, review this myself or whatever." But I don't think I've ever said like I'm going to go live at this time and blah, blah, we'll see you there. To kind of live block, I guess, as in like sort of the cock block kind of way. Somebody's live. I absolutely wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. So, and do you really believe Queen did that? I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion on. I would never do that. But I don't know if she actually really did do that. But apparently Savage has some receipts, she said. So we'll see, I suppose. And hello, Chopper. How are you? Hello, Kay. How are you? Good to see you. And Petty Crocker. Hi. Hello. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. All you insomniacs, early morning people. So it's Granny around 8:30, 9:30, then Sav and Val around 10. Yeah, all of it's too early for me, so I miss most of it. Other than replays, I usually don't catch them live. I'm still snoring and sleeping at that time, just because they're different time zone than I am. So yeah, but
go to war with you, but you're getting me fucked up. You think I'm a punk ass bitch and I won't say nothing because I got people in the back telling me, "Oh, it's channel suicide if you go for her." I ain't never been scared. Just saying. And the breaking point was, everybody lean in. I'm gonna make this very, very clear. The breaking point was when you took the picture of my community post, used it as your thumbnail, used my title of my live stream that I had set up for 10 a.m. You took that and went live at 9:45. Now that is some shady shit. No, I'm not wrong, KDK. No, I'm not wrong. Y'all are not seeing what's going on just because I haven't been saying.
that does sound like a little bit of shady shit. I don't know if that. I don't know.
Well, from what I'm understanding is that came from what everybody got messaged. Like everybody got the same screenshot.
Right.
So it's just the first person that got it out. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That's very true. Jerry Lisa send minions all over.
From what I understand.
Well, I appreciate that because I haven't seen any of this. So I appreciate your input for sure.
Yeah, that's why I want to say pause. Hold on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't against that. It was just the first person that got it out. It was nothing against Savage.
Right.
The Hive actually really likes, them. So
yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
I'll mute.
Yeah. Thanks, babe.
Saying it. Okay? I'm not wrong. Now, I don't know what your problem is with me. I don't know why you're so bothered about us. Yeah, you think it's petty? Don't you think it's petty stealing my screenshot of my community post and using it as your thumbnail and then taking the title, the same title I'm going to say, and use it as your own? Don't you think that was kind of petty? Really? Don't you think that was kind of petty? I do. Sorry. I do. No, Chronicles of Shady ain't got shit all to do with this. Nothing. This is about me and my shit. My shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, I will protect it and I will fight for it. No, she's not. No, she's not. Why are you saying that? Why are you trying to blame Shady? Why are you trying to blame Shady? It has nothing to do with her. It has nothing to do with Shady. Nothing. This between me and you. This is what I've seen you move. I don't know what your problem is with me. I don't know if it's jealousy. I mean, come on, Queen Bee. You have even tried to pull up somebody being a clone of Val. You're so bothered of our little morning show. Let's be honest. Just be honest. Let's be honest. You're trying to clone my damn co-host as your own, and it don't work, honey. I'm sorry, it don't. I will go ahead. I will protect what I need, but let it be known when that ball drops, I'll be here to throw the dirt. Just saying.
The route we're going, let me know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You the only one that keeps pecking.
Because that's some petty ass shit. But I noticed you've been doing some little petty ass shit here.
Like what?
So.
Explain what I'm doing. You in my chat. Explain what petty shit I'm doing. Explain it. Yeah, you heard me. You heard what I said. Everybody sees how you moving. You don't think everybody ain't talking? Just saying. You don't think?
You're chopper.
No. I'm tired. Why do I have to be fucking quiet? Who the fuck is her to run shit? Who the fuck? Why do y'all think she runs shit? I got news for you. Nobody really runs anything. Let's be clear. I think everybody over here is fucking grown. And if I choose on my channel to say, no, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong.
Hi, Katie K. How are you? And I hope that they are able to, it is upsetting for sure. And I hope they're able to figure it out because they're both good creators. They both bring a lot to this community. So I absolutely hope that they figure it out. So this is going to happen, but I need my 8 hours of sleep. Are you off to sleep, honey? Oh, Liza. I'm never awake at this time. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me at this time. So I don't feel comfortable in a chat where I am told I cannot mention another creator. Just saying. Yeah, I wonder about that too, because I know that Queen Bee likes to keep her chat that way, where you don't mention other creators. I have always been. How do I say that? I don't mean to say that Queen Bee isn't supportive of other creators. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I've always been, absolutely share creators. If you know somebody that's, does a good job at calling people out or presenting the fact or whatever, then absolutely share them with us because we want to know too, so.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. That's what I've found different people from that. Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. We have to be able to support each other, right? We want people to support us. So, I mean, I think it's just important that we support them as well. And of course, vetting the channels and, knowing who you're referring, I guess you could say, is definitely important for sure. So yeah, I don't know. Queen has told people to go over to Savages several times. Yeah, I've heard her do that too, like to tell her to go over whoever somebody might be live when she's ending. And she'll mention like, yeah, go over there, hang out over there or whatever. But I also have seen like her mods and stuff like that in her chats ask not to mention other channels, which is, I mean, it's her channel. She can do that if she wants. I mean, so, I don't, it's, yeah. Drop Clipper's channel again. I will. I'll drop this video. For sure. Okay, here we go, you guys. Keep going. I have Kool-Aid's channel, or Kool-Aid's video up as well because she just dropped one 20 minutes ago or whatever it was about this as well. So we'll have a look at that too.
Get mad, unsubscribe. I don't really care. I don't care. Because I've been here 8 years. I built my shit at 1 subscriber at a time. My shit don't come and go, honey. Just saying. Y'all can get mad. I don't care. I do not care if you get mad. If you don't see it the way I see it, oh well. I'll see y'all later. I'm not going to sit here and be tied down to what I'm not going to let people run me. I've never been like that. And when I see folks want to poke and sit here and think I'm going to take it. Oh, no, I'm not going to take it. I seen your digs. Right. I didn't start digging back till I saw yours. Just saying. And I'm going to be honest. Oh, I'm making a fool out of myself. How is that? I'm making a fool out of myself. I'm not the one that's in a court case and reviewing a bitch that I got court papers on. If anybody, have a good night, Hope. Have a good night. Yeah. If evidently you do, it's right here. It's right here. You got an issue. You got an issue. or you wouldn't have put this out today. You do have an issue. Let's go on and get it out there. I'm not a fool.
Right?
Ain't nobody looking a fool but you.
Exactly.
See, I'm gonna tell you something how it was. You couldn't even stand the fact that people were covering Betty. You couldn't even stand the fact that people were covering Betty. You had to go jeopardize your whole court case and start covering the person you are suing. What?
Okay, I disagree with that. I don't think that Queen Bee has a problem with anybody covering Betty. I really, really don't. And I
I can't speak for her, but I think,
Yeah,
no.
I'm not speaking for her, but in my opinion, for sure. And I also remember hearing Queen Bee say that Betty hasn't stopped. Queen did spend quite a bit of time of this lawsuit not speaking about it. Every once in a while, she might say something. Oh yeah, well, new papers are filed, or whatever. You know what I mean? I saw the judge. Everything went fine, or whatever. She might give like little tiny things, but she didn't go right into reviewing or talking about Betty. But after Betty was just like not stopping, Betty hasn't stopped for 1 second throughout this whole thing, talking about me and trashing her and stuff like that. And Queen Bee was just like, fuck it, like why not? Why not? Like keeping me silent is not, you know, why not speak my mind, you know? So I mean, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, exactly. She basically sat silent for a whole year. Let's give it a whole year. Pretty much a whole year. Queen Bee's everything was all about nothing about Betty. Nothing. Didn't talk. Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't
No,
say
that's okay.
nothing. And the minute it was gonna be dismissed, 5 minutes when it was gonna be dismissed, she refiled. Come on.
Yes.
Come
Yeah,
on.
absolutely. Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
course, Queen's gonna like, you know what? Fuck it. If I stay silent for a whole year, she did.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And nothing happens. And then she's just gonna refile and do it again.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And I agree with that. Like why not? You know, I'm sure Queen probably consulted her lawyer and, you know, said like,
Well, she's the one with the lawyer.
should I shut my mouth, or you know, like, should I keep my mouth shut, or, you know, would it be all right for me to like start expressing my feelings about this shit? You know what I mean? So, and I'm sure that she was probably given the okay, like, go ahead, you know, like what.
But I'm really frustrated with everybody saying like, well, why are you talking? Why is she talking? She did talk. She did not talk for a whole year. The Hive has been quiet for a year.
Yeah.
And now we're breaking out and y'all are all like, oh
my God. Yeah, absolutely. Right, Katie, imagine the stress of like, I'm sure there were so many times that Queen, like, because Queen is not somebody that holds back. She has no problem expressing her opinions or how she feels. Absolutely not at all. And that's great. But yeah, I can totally imagine the stress that she felt having just to bite her tongue and not say anything, while Betty's over there on her channel doing everything that she can, making up lies, saying every derogatory thing that she can about Queen, just everything that Betty has done. We've all seen it. I cannot imagine actually the strength that it actually took for Queen just to zip it and not say anything, because we all know that, I mean, there's a lot of powerful people in this community. There's a lot of people that don't just zip it, you know, they speak out and they say things.
It took a lot. I can tell you, as a friend of hers, it took a lot.
Yeah, sure, right? I'm sure in the background, maybe she was just like, fuck that goddamn Betty, you know, but online she was respectful and she did not talk about her. So, anyways, whether Chavez is, Well, that's Savage's point of view. She's not allowed to say what she thinks. No, she's
No,
allowed
we're
to.
not talking about Savage.
Really.
Savage is
Yeah, I
all-
know. Yeah, this isn't about sides right now. This is just about trying to figure out, you know, why this or where this came from. So yeah, I both of them. Savage has a right to express herself and her feelings as well. You know,
Absolutely.
like absolutely, for sure, 100%. But I just hope that they figure it out. I think that there is, I don't know the whole story, but I definitely think
I don't
knowing
either.
them, there is definitely a
I just
misunderstanding.
I don't either. I just know that I was brought to them from Queen and knowing them, and you know what? I liked both of them.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And I would like to see them make that up.
Yeah, me too. And I hope that they can. So definitely. Thank you, Katie K. I appreciate that. Pretend I'm a member. I appreciate that. Thank you, sweetheart. I really do. Okay. Let's twerk alert. Okay, let's do a twerk. We haven't done a twerk tonight. Here we go, you guys. Watch your earbuds. Where is it? All right, we'll do the full version, the full twerk. All right, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. And also thank you to who was that? Rachel for renewing. I appreciate that, sweetheart. So here we go. Thanks, you guys.
Get it on. We gon' get it. We gon' get it. We gon' get it on. We gon' get it. We gon' get it. We gon' get it on. We gon' get it. We gon' get it. We gon' get it on.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. So, Chopper, so when are we going to have everyone's pets go on panels to discuss their humans? That would be great. That would be great. Speaking of pets, did you guys see that Betty has like a little doggy, little puppy shirt for Delilah that is like Bullhorn Betty's smallest member or something like that? Small but fierce. This poor little dog is like swimming in this dog shirt or whatever the heck was. Where it's like, oh my god, I couldn't believe that she posted that picture. I was like,
Are you talking about Delilah?
yes, Delilah. She's got like this, you know how they have dog T-shirts.
Puppy. She's a cute little doggy.
She is such a cute little puppy. She really is. I'm actually kind of worried about the puppy. I really am. I don't know. I mean, we've seen how Betty treats people, and also the fact that she gave away her 2 other dogs to a shelter was kind of, I don't know, just not very good. Doesn't look good, but hopefully she is taking really, really well care of Delilah, and she's got lots of love. I hope so. So okay, here we go. Let's finish this one out, and then we'll go over to Kool-Aid's video.
How does that even make sense? Just saying. Anybody with a mind would say any lawyer would tell you to hush. That's why I said the other day, ain't neither one of you going to win. Neither one of you going to win, honey, because you can't shut up about each other. Well, if it was dismissed already, why do you need another pay pool, Queen Bee? Let's be honest. So it's been dismissed. Why do you need another pay pool to carry on then?
Well, because there's a countersuit still going on.
Yeah,
so,
there's a countersuit. Yeah, there's
and also Betty has refiled. So I don't know if she's submitted it yet, but I know that she's refiled. She's refiling. She's going to. She was talking about working on paperwork the other day. She came live in the morning, I think it was. She's a little bit later than she was, I think, normally. And she said that she was filing more papers. So yeah, so that just, it all costs money, you know? And the people, I mean, I have no problem with that. I really, really don't. It's up to the people who donate to that want to do that. Okay. I don't see Queen Bee begging people or forcing people or shitting on people if they don't or whatever. It's out there. She has put it out there that the help would be great. And if people want to donate, that's up to them. That's up to them. And it's great if they do, I mean, why not? That's what this community should be about, is helping each other, navigate and wade through all of the crap that comes along. It's just, I have no problem with the PayPal pal. I really don't. PayPal pool. Whatever it is, So.
Why do you need something to carry on?
That's true.
Why do you need papers to carry on with this if you just said it's been dismissed? You're making no sense. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to get in your court shit, but I'm telling you right.
No, Savage, I will just say right now that you're just, you're misunderstanding, I think, is what's happening here, because Betty's portion of the lawsuit was dismissed, but the counter lawsuit that Queen filed, it has not been dismissed. It is still active and still going through the courts. So, yeah.
And I concur.
Yeah, it's still going on. So,
and concur means I agree.
Yeah, there we go.
Right now, anybody that is in a lawsuit with another individual is not going to sit up here and review them and jeopardize what you're going to court for. You may not, whatever. Yeah, this has not got nothing to do with Val. This ain't no morning show. This is me. I'm not wrong. Y'all say I'm wrong like y'all want to. No, I'm not wrong. I see it. And everybody else sees it. And it's just a matter of time. I don't give a damn. Y'all can get mad. You can get glad, put the super cape on and fly around the room mad. It don't matter, honey. It does not matter. Good night. It ain't no need for long goodbyes. Goodbye. Why are you still here? You didn't say it twice. Goodbye.
Give me a second. I have to cough. Okay, I wanted to go back here just a few seconds.
You're making me laugh.
I don't think anybody's mad. I don't think there's
Why
anybody
is he so mad?
I don't know. I don't know. This is crazy. Like, I don't know. Anyway.
Girl, calm down.
Exactly, right? I mean,
please.
JP. Where's Laura when you need her?
Down.
There you go. Exactly. Oh my God.
Around the room mad. It don't matter, honey. It does not matter. Good.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think anybody's mad. Obviously there's people in her chat. I wish it showed the chat, but it doesn't. But there's obviously people that are in her chat that are like letting her know, no, Savage, like you're wrong about this, or you're misunderstanding, or stuff like that. And she's not having it. She's not having it. So, anyways.
Good night. It ain't no need for long goodbyes. Goodbye.
What? I have always learned it's very hard to argue with a drunk. So there you go.
Right. Yeah. But I'll just leave that there.
Are you still here? You didn't say it twice. Goodbye. You were the one who said this out in the open. You said this out in the open, so I'm not able to respond. Okay, then.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
I'm not able to respond.
There may not be one, but there may be.
You the only one able to respond, but I can't respond to what you said to me today when I'm out, not even around. I'm going to be the bad guy because I'm responding to what you said to me. Okay, then. Is that okay? That's the rules. Okay, then. I'm pretty sure all the Kool-Aid drinkers over there will stand by that too, right? Go ahead. I don't give two shits. Do you hear me? I don't give two shits. I'm not supposed to respond. What am I supposed to be sitting over here and just taking it? I ain't no punk. I don't know who you think I am. I'm not going to sit over here and shut up. No, I'm not. Because ain't nobody scared. I don't care if I have 12 people, 2 people in my chat tomorrow morning. I will rebuild. I will rebuild, honey. That's what I always do. I always climb back up. I don't have to be fake. Yeah, exactly, T-Back. I tried to respond. I tried to reach out to you in private. You're the one who wanted to lie to me first. Oh, we don't go on top of you. Okay, whatever. You think I'm an idiot. It is what it is. You go do you. I'm going to keep moving over here doing what I want to do. And it's going to be fine. I can't drop a link. I'm on my phone. And I'm on my phone. And why would I even give her that? I'm not gonna give her that.
Are they talking on the phone? No, they're not talking on the phone. There was an email between them apparently. But no, they're just talking to each other's lives, I guess you could say. So, but yeah, she's very fired up. That's why she's got some sort of feeling inside of her right now. So
I'm not gonna give her that. Sure ain't.
Woo. My goodness.
Sure.
Okay. So Kool-Aid also just dropped a video. Oh, sorry. You guys probably couldn't hear that, but the video was playing. And I couldn't find it. So I was like, what the heck? Where'd it go? Okay, so this one is by the Kool-Aid. It was done 29 minutes ago or so. Let's refresh and just to make sure. Within the last hour.
We were taking
30 minutes ago. So yeah, she's a Savage Unplugged calls out Queen Bee. I stand on what I stand on. Damn. I don't know. This doesn't seem like it's going to be very good. I mean, not the video, but the situation. I don't know. These are two very powerful.
Play it. Let's see it.
Yeah, that's right. Eh? Look at you, Wayne. Just give us all the kids. Okay, so here we go. Can we
in your time slot, honey? You were never going live.
In the chat, please.
I don't know what the problem was. I do not know what the problem was, but I started knowing some stuff in the past 2 months, and I kept on being silent. Oh, are you here? No, I can't drop no link because I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
How about this? It's my time. It's my time. I'm going to explain to you. I'm responding to you. I'm responding to you. You remember that email I sent you? See, that was supposed to have been squashed. I sure did. And you lied to me. You straight out lied, tried to lie to me. You said, oh, I didn't know I was going on top of you and Val. Really? 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 It was an every morning thing. And I find it very disrespectful. You came in my chat that morning and said, I'm going live. I'm going to cover this, Justin, or whoever you would say. That is very, very rude. And I would never, I've never went in nobody's chat like that. First of all, I thought we were all on the same team. I don't understand what the problem is. What's the problem? You couldn't stand me about gaining a little momentum? Is that the problem? Let me finish this since you're in my chat.
That's the route we want to go. That's fine. Just let me know what's up.
I'm letting you know. I've let you know.
Somebody came in your chat and told you I'd played a video, and you said, I don't want that name in my chat. So
no, I don't. I do not. I don't want to be associated with anybody that is going after family members. Straight up, Queen Bee. Straight up. No, one shot. I tried to handle this privately. She told me she didn't give a fuck, basically. That was my answer. I heard it loud and clear on her panel. She didn't give a fuck. It was about her schedule. I mean, given the fact that you do go live for 7-8 hours, you couldn't be a team player and let me and Val have them 2 hours, 10 to 12. That told us a whole lot, just saying. And then when you tried to come in there on top of me, and let me refresh your memory. And if I have to go get the screenshots, I will. And I'll present it all laid out if you want me to do that. I really don't want to go to war with you, but you're getting me fucked up. You think I'm a punk ass bitch and I won't say nothing because, you know, I got people in the back telling me, oh, it's channel suicide if you go for her. I ain't never been scared, just saying. And the breaking point was, everybody lean in. I'm going to make this very, very clear. The breaking point was when you took the picture of my community post, used it as your thumbnail, used my title of my live stream that I had set up for 10 a.m. You took that and went live at 9:45. Now that is some shady shit. No, I'm not wrong, KDK. No, I'm not wrong. Y'all are not seeing what's going on just because I haven't been saying it.
Shout out.
Okay, I'm not wrong. Now, I don't know what your problem is with me. I don't know why you're so bothered about us. Yeah, you think it's petty? Don't you think it's petty stealing my screenshot of my community post and using it as your thumbnail and then taking the title, the same title I'm going to say, and use it as your own? Don't you think that was kind of petty? Really? Don't you?
I will say if that happened, then that's a little bit petty for sure. Using the same title, no, that's definitely probably not very cool. But I didn't see it myself. So, but she's saying it, it happened. But in my opinion, yeah, that probably
No,
wouldn't be
we
very cool.
we talked about the time in the beginning. This is like
right.
before this. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I hope they figure it out. I really do.
Don't you think that was kind of petty? I do. Sorry. I do. No, Chronicles of Shady ain't got shit all to do with this. Nothing. This is about me and my shit. My shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, I will protect it and I will fight for it. No, she's not. No, she's not. Why are you saying that? Why are you trying to blame Shady? Why are you trying to blame Shady? It has nothing to do with her. It has nothing to do with Shady. Nothing. This between me and you. This is what I've seen you move. I don't know what your problem is with me. I don't know if it's jealousy. I mean, come on, Queen Bee. You have even tried to pull up somebody being a clone of Val. You're so bothered of our little morning show. Let's be honest. Just be honest. Let's be honest. You're trying to clone my damn co-host as your own, and it don't work, honey. I'm sorry, it don't. I will go ahead. I will protect what I need. But let it be known when that ball drops.
Yeah, right there. Why did she think anybody want to clone Val?
Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little strange too. I don't understand what that's supposed to even mean. Like why? Like who is she talking about?
We like Val, like literally, like that's what I'm like, dude. We like you. We like you.
Yeah.
Stab. Coming from the Hive, I'm a Hive member. We like you.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Oh my goodness, crazy sad. Katie K, I see it's your birthday, girl. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katie. Happy birthday to you. All right, and you get a little birthday dance too. So, earbud warning, you guys. I think this is a little bit loud. But happy birthday, Katie. And I'm glad that you're here spending a little piece of it with us. Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday to you, to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope you have a great day. I really do. I hope you have a great day. So, a lot of subs and creators have been being cloned. Well, I mean, yeah, there's troll accounts that come out, like with me. There's been a troll account that came out, like with using, Forgotten Whispers, with my picture and stuff like that. But I'm not sure. I don't know if you call that cloned. But I understand what if that's what they mean, then yeah. There have been, for sure. I don't know who it is. Rapper likes to do stuff like that. But I think I haven't seen Rapper around a lot lately. So anyways, yeah. I don't know what happened to my wing, but she dropped down. Hopefully she'll come back up. So anyways, okay, let's keep going with this one.
I'll be here to throw the dirt, just saying.
Throughout we're going, let me know.
Mm-hmm. You the only one that keeps pecking.
Because that's some petty ass shit. But I noticed you've been doing some little petty ass shit.
Like what?
So.
Explain what I'm doing. You in my chat. Explain what petty shit I'm doing. Explain it. Yeah, you heard me. You heard what I said. Everybody sees how you moving. You don't think everybody ain't talking? Just saying. You don't think? No. I'm tired. Why do I have to be fucking quiet? Who the fuck is her to run shit? Who the fuck? Why do y'all think she runs shit? I got news for you. Nobody really runs anything. Let's be clear. I think everybody over here is fucking grown.
Okay. I don't, in my opinion, myself, I don't think Queen runs shit around here. Okay, she doesn't run anything. Nobody does. All right, this is a public platform. The only person that I've actually heard really, say like that Queen Bee runs things or that she's the boss or has been Betty. Coming from my opinion, like it's just that Queen Bee doesn't run anything. She's not the boss. From my own experience, I've never received an email from her or a message from her, her telling me what to do, where to go, or who to talk to, or anything like that. Like so, yeah, Queen. She doesn't run anything. She ain't no YouTube boss or anything. No, not at all. Is her channel influential? Sure, absolutely. Plenty of people go in there. She gets very high numbers of people watching her. So yeah, her channel can be influential, but she doesn't run things. It kind of drives me crazy when people say stuff like that because no, there ain't no fucking supervisor on here or boss or not in my experience anyways. I have not had anybody tell me what to do on this platform. Nobody. Nobody's told me where to go, told me what to say, told me who to support. Nothing. Have I had suggestions or advice given to me? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that I'm being told what to do or I'm being, no, not at all. Not at all. It drives me crazy when people say stuff like that. Oh, gosh.
And if I choose on my channel to say, no, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong. Get mad, unsubscribe. I don't really care. I don't care. Because I've been here 8 years. I built my shit at one subscriber at a time. My shit don't come and go, honey. Just saying. Y'all can get mad. I don't care. I do not care if you get mad. If you don't see it the way I see it, oh well. I'll see y'all later. I'm not going to sit here and be tied down to what I'm not going to let people run me. I've never been like that. And when I see folks want to poke and sit here and think I'm going to take it, oh no, I'm not going to take it. I seen your digs. I didn't start digging back till I saw yours.
I agree with that, Laura.
And I'm going to be honest.
Heyday with us, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm making a fool out of myself. How is that? I'm making a fool out of myself. I'm not the one that's in a court case and reviewing a bitch that I got court papers on.
Okay, and I'm feeling okay. I'm not really tired yet. So let me guys, you guys let me know after this. We will go to one of these live streams. So let me know if you'd want to watch Queen's live about this or Savage. So let me know in the chat because I would love to go check out and watch whoever you guys are most interested in hearing from at this time. So let me know. And we'll go over and check out their live for a little bit. So
if anybody have a good night, hug.
I definitely want to review both of them. But for right now, yeah, it's Chatter's choice. Let's call it that, Chatter's choice. So, I'm good for now, Chopper. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good. So yeah, why not? Nothing else to do but go to bed. So, anyways.
Have a good night. Evidently you do. It's right here. It's right here. You got an issue. Or you wouldn't have put this out today. You do have an issue. Let's go on and get it out there. I'm not a fool. Ain't nobody looking a fool but you. See, I'm going to tell you something how it was. You couldn't even stand the fact that people were covering Betty. You couldn't even stand the fact that people were covering Betty. You had to go jeopardize your whole court case and start covering the person you are suing. What?
And isn't it interesting that both Clipper and Kool-Aid kind of clipped the same section of, it's interesting to me that they both found that, the part that they wanted to highlight or whatever, it says something that, to me it does anyways.
How does that even make sense? Just saying. Anybody with a mind would say, any lawyer would tell you to hush. That's why I said the other day, ain't neither one of you going to win. Neither one of you going to win, honey, because you can't shut up about each other. Well, if it was dismissed already, why do you need another pay pool, Queen Bee? Let's be honest. So it's been dismissed. Why do you need another pay pool to carry on then? Why do you need something to carry on? Why do you need pay pools to carry on with this if you just said it's been dismissed? You're making no sense. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to get in your court shit, but I'm telling you right now, anybody that is in a lawsuit with another individual is not going to sit up here and review them and jeopardize what you're going to court for. Whatever. Yeah, this has not got nothing to do with Val. This ain't no morning show. This is me. I'm not wrong. Y'all say I'm wrong all y'all want to. No, I'm not wrong. I see it. And everybody else sees it. And it's just a matter of time. I don't give a damn. Y'all can get mad. You can get glad, put a super cape on and fly around the room mad. It don't matter, honey. It does not matter. Good night. It ain't gonna need for long goodbyes. Goodbye. Why are you still here? You didn't say it twice. Goodbye. You were the one who said this out in the open. You said this out in the open. So I'm not able to respond. Okay, then. I don't know what the fuck I'm not able to respond. There may not be one, but there may be. You the only one able to respond, but I can't respond to what you said to me today when I'm out, not even around. I'm going to be the bad guy because I'm responding to what you said to me. Okay, then. Is that okay? That's the rules. Okay, then. I'm pretty sure all the Kool-Aid drinkers over there will stand by that too, right? Go ahead. I don't give two shits. Do you hear me? I don't give two shits. I'm not supposed to respond. What am I supposed to be sitting over here and just taking it? I ain't no punk. I don't know who you think I am. I'm not going to sit over here and shut up. No, I'm not. Because ain't nobody scared. I don't care if I have 12 people, 2 people in my chat tomorrow morning. I will rebuild. I will rebuild, honey. That's what I always do. I always climb back up. I don't have to be fake. Yeah, exactly, T-Back. I tried to respond. I tried to reach out to you in private. You're the one who wanted to lie to me first. Oh, we don't go on top of you. Okay, whatever. You think I'm an idiot. It is what it is. You go do you. I'm going to keep moving over here doing what I want to do. And it's going to be fine. I can't drop a link. I'm on my phone. And I'm on my phone. And why would I even give her that? I'm not going to give her that. Sure ain't. It is shady. Nobody. Oh, it's because it's her. She does everything right. It don't matter, Rowena. It don't matter. I was just in a lawsuit for.
No, I've never heard that either. Because it's her, she does everything right. I haven't really heard that. Maybe from some people, very few, maybe. But I have plenty of people have called Queen out on things that they don't agree with that she's done or said or whatever. I've heard that plenty of people have opinions about that. So yeah, I don't think it's so much. I think people are putting a little bit too much on the simping for Queen. Not that it doesn't happen. There's definitely people out there that will, that are, I don't know how to say it, like 100% Queen, and that's it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I mean, every creator has those people. But I don't think it's that this community believes, Queen is all everything and that she's the, what I mean? No, not saying that she's not, anything, or, what I mean? She's very well liked and very well loved by plenty of people. But I've never seen any type of, like she's the boss type of attitude from people. Not at all. I haven't seen it myself at all. So I disagree with that.
I'm gonna say that too. I've never seen that. And oh my gosh, she's not a queen?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no.
Jesus. Very true.
Bollockers. God darn it.
What's going on here? I've been duped. Damn it. Oh, God, crazy.
For 2 years. 2 years. You want to hear about that? Did you ever hear about it? Did you ever hear about me speak on it? What was going on? Nope. Sure didn't. That's the number one thing when you get an attorney and it's handling something, especially when it's civil. You shut your mouth. Period. I just hate it for the folks that gave all that money. Just saying. What's going to happen if it's thrown out and nobody wins? Nobody wins. I mean, last I checked, I had to pay my shit on the money I make. I had to pay my own shit. Ain't nothing handed to me over here, honey. I wouldn't even got a loan for my shit. Sure did.
Okay, and that may be true, but I'm sure I know for a fact that if Savage did ask for help or was in a lawsuit somewhat similar to Queen's, I know for a fact that her people, her subs and her followers and the people that care about her, whatever, would gladly donate to something like that.
Well,
So
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Just saying from what she was saying from this live, but yeah.
right.
Well,
I don't know. Oh, girl, I love you.
I'm just saying it as it is.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry if you heard she.
All I gotta say, oh, next to the be, oh, you're jealous. Oh, you're jealous. The fuck am I jealous for? I went and got mine. I didn't have to ask nobody. I didn't have to rip nobody off, just saying, and then jeopardize my whole case at the end because somebody couldn't stand other people getting views off of baby's ass. Just saying. What? Oh, why would you want to cover her if you're in a case with her? It makes no sense. That's beside the point. That's beside the point. I ain't even want to talk about that shit. No, I can't. So it is what it is. You go your way, I go my way. Now you see how I feel because this deserved my response. Just saying. She did this to me today. I was able to respond to that. It was why can't I respond? Why? I don't care who's mad. T-Pack, we know they're gonna fall. It don't matter. It does not matter. If they leave, we will rebuild. They will be replaced within the week. It doesn't matter. But they will know I stand on what I stand on. I'm not fake. And I never will be fake. And I don't kiss people's asses just to get their subs and their pay pigs like some people. Just saying.
Just saying. All right.
All right. So she was mad. Why? Because over time.
Yes, it seems so. It seems so.
All right. Well, there's only 24 hours in a day. Look.
Yeah.
YouTube. All right. I'm not a YouTube creator. So, Wispy, can you tell me when you go live, you go whenever the hell you want to, right?
I do. Yeah.
All right. It's not your friends or anybody. Like, I mean, yeah, you do like, hey, if I have a friend, you go around them, but fuck it.
Sometimes, of course, if I see somebody else's live at a certain time or whatever, then I might, move my live or schedule it for a time that I think then they may be done or whatever. But sometimes if you do that all the time, you'll never go live.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you'll never go live because you always pay attention to everybody else.
You're your own boss, basically, on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So you can't get mad at people going live at the same time that you do.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. You just can't do it. You just got to go live. Whoever joins,
you just go live.
And whoever doesn't, you can't be upset that.
It sucks. It happens. But you know what? You get the replay. Like I'm a big replay crew member.
Right. Yeah.
And I love the replay crew members. I always like high five those replay crew members. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely.
So
no blame on you, Sarah. You're very welcome to come and you're very welcome to be here and have your opinion. Absolutely. And I appreciate you sharing it with us for sure. We're not all going to have the same opinion. We're not all going to agree on anything. I mean, we're not robots, you know.
Hell no,
Like
we're not robots.
yeah, like this community, in my opinion, is full of very. First of all, I will say like-minded in certain aspects, strong-willed, open-mouthed. I guess you could say. You know, there's power in this community.
Can I make a comment?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Do dicks go in the ears?
Not mine.
all right. Nobody got it. Dick ears. all right. Now you got it.
Yeah. It came out of nowhere, but yeah, I got you, girl.
As long as no dicks go in the ears.
Oh my god. That's still a letter beep.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Cheesy Weezy, how are you? Oh my god. Let's be honest, there isn't anything either one of them won. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't think it's I don't know. For Betty, I do believe that this lawsuit is about winning. But from what I have seen with Queen, this lawsuit is about making a point. Not being, to not be harassed and pushed around the way that Betty thinks she does, right? She definitely harasses, but she thinks that she's able to push people around and make them do whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, for Betty, I do believe that there's a win in her mind, that she wants a win, because that's what's important to her, is, being thought of as a winner, the know-it-all, even though she doesn't like being called a know-it-all, she likes to be the know-it-all, and you know what I mean? So, but for Queen, and like I said, in my opinion, for Queen, it's about a precedent. It's about saying this is not okay. So, that's my opinion anyway. So, being at Queen's, it sounded one way because of the chat feeding stuff to Queen, but you then hear Savage, and it was over something totally different, right? These two ladies need to chat one more time, maybe. Okay, so this is coming from Queen Bee's point, and this is also the Kool-Aid 27 minutes ago. Thank you, Kool-Aid, sweetheart. We appreciate it. And it's Queen Bee responds to Savage. Stand on it. So here we go from the other end.
Savage's main, hold on, Evil. Hey, let me see here. Savage's main point was that you used her community page, pick as your thumbnail. No, the fuck I didn't. I didn't use any community page of hers on a fucking thumbnail. Point out what fucking thing on her thumbnail that I used on my shit. Go ahead and point it out. Tell me what live stream it was. Matter of fact, go get the link and drop it in the back chat for me. Go get the fucking clone that you say I fucking cloned of Val, and I like fucking Val, so I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about with this, but go grab that too. I'm gonna need proof of that too, because this is childish as fuck. Like I said, you are putting too many motherfuckers in a fucking shitty position, and for what? To be mad because I went live at the same time in the morning? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hello, Abby.
It was a public photo of what? What was the photo?
Let's get back to the kick question.
Yeah, it's pointless. It's fucking heartbreaking. It's pointless as fuck. There should be no issue. I don't know what the fuck her issue is. Like I said today, when she wanted to say, don't put that name in my chat. So as soon as she said that, when I went live, I said, if you have an issue, stand on it.
Liza, I don't think that, I think that they did file for court costs, things that are usually included, but she didn't ask for any extra payouts or anything like that. But she did I think it was court costs and fees and stuff like that. I do know that in her lawsuit, I do believe it said something along the lines of, compensation in a way that how the court sees fit. I believe that was like worded some way like that in her lawsuit. But no, I do not believe that Queen asked for any extra payout or damages other than just the court costs that she's had to endure or had to pay during this for this whole thing. So yeah, I don't. But Betty, like in her first one, she was asking me for $200,000 fucking dollars. $200,000 over YouTube petty bullshit. Like, anyways, wow. So yeah, right, which probably will never be paid even if she is granted it because Betty has no money. So yeah, so I think they do need to talk probably without haters and others feeling it. Yes, and I will say that both chats, I'm sure, had their trolls in there and people that were definitely probably not helping at all. That probably happened in both chats, I will say. I wasn't in either chat. So it's just my opinion, but it happens everywhere, of course, right? So yeah. You will work it all out yourself. Oh, we're talking to Shorty, sorry. Okay, let's keep going with this one here.
If you have a fucking problem, stand on it. There shouldn't be one, but if you have one, say what you're mad about. So then I get a community fucking post. No emails, no chat, no nothing. A fucking community post without my name. Didn't put a fucking name to it, so I'm just supposed to assume it's about me, I'm guessing. Hold on a second, what? People are saying the laptop was there, start another one. What are you talking about, Abe? What the fuck is going on here? The people are saying the laptop was there, start another one. Don't go live and don't get it. Takes time to switch streams. Right, she was live. Okay, Savage was live already. I fucking went there and asked for a link. I went to her fucking live stream and I asked her for a goddamn link in her own chat. And she told me, no, this is her chat. This is her time to talk. Okay, cool. That's your time to talk. You have that time then.
Okay, what? But we heard Savage say that, oh, you won't take a link. You want to... Something shady going on there.
I went into her live and announced what? Because I've been plugging her fucking channel every time I fucking go live and she has a fucking live coming up. Yeah, I did. I went in there and asked her for a link. I ain't got no fucking problem asking her for a link. Like I said, I'm not the one with the issue here. She is. I don't have a fucking problem.
Pecan pie. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh my gosh.
We gotta love our pecan pie.
Yes, we do.
Oh, he's talking about you? Hold on.
But yeah, she did go in there.
Swap her lap. Right.
Yes, there's multiple people saying here that she asked for a link, but then I heard Savage say something like, "Oh, take a link."
She did ask for the link, but Savage said, "Like I'm on my phone, so she couldn't drop it."
She couldn't drop it, right?
That's the only reason why Queen went live.
Yeah. My goodness.
Right, she could have easily swapped over. She could have easily logged right into her fucking laptop and put the fucking StreamYard link down. She didn't want to put it down because she's on some fucking bullshit right now. Mad because I'm going live about Betty. Who gives a fuck? Betty's been fucking with me for an entire motherfucking year. So what? Why do you give a fuck? You didn't give a fuck a year ago. You don't give a fuck now. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. I really have no idea. Yes, I asked for a fucking link. Yes, I did. Went right in there and asked her for a motherfucking link. I ain't got no fucking problem going up there. Like I said, I don't have an issue. Never did. This is on her. This is her fucking having an issue. This is her being mad. Being mad over a fucking time slot. Girl, stop it. Fucking stop. The shit's fucking petty. You have mods that are over here that have been my mods. We share subscribers. We share mods. I got a lot of your folks in my Discord. You got my folks in your Discord. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay. You got such a fucking problem. Come stand on it, big dog. Come take the link. Come take the link. You got so much to say. You're so mad. Come take the fucking link. Tell me why you're so mad at me. Come put it on me. Tell me why I'm such a horrible motherfucker. What I did to you to piss you the fuck off. Yeah, okay. Look, this is the real fucking... I'm dead. Bitch, I ain't even started with you, so you can shut the fuck up. And I'm telling you right now, I'm sure that's probably a fucking troll account, so go fuck yourself, Dolly. Little bitch. Yeah, it's some fucking real passive-aggressive bullshit. Hold on, she's been harboring this, I guess, because she's came here. She's even been on panel. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's really no fucking reason for it. There's really fucking no reason for it. There's no reason to play my live and respond to it in real time. Quit being a petty ass bitch and bring your fucking ass over here. You're so fucking, you got such a fucking problem, Savage. Bring your ass over here and tell me about myself. Come on.
No, Liza, neither one of them took the link. Neither one of them took the link. Queen asked for a link, but Savage said that she couldn't because she was on her phone and she couldn't post the link. And you're just hearing Queen Bee say, take a link, and nobody took a link. Nobody. Nobody took it. Neither one. And they probably should have. Because, well, I don't know. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe they should probably just talk in private instead of putting it online. But I think maybe it could have been a little bit figured out if they would have actually talked to each other. But they didn't, so I don't know. And that's what we do. We use our platforms to express ourselves. So I mean, that's one of the first things that a lot of people do. They will go on to a live and they will use that to communicate with people, and so anyways, yeah.
There's the link again. Come tell me about myself. Come tell me why you're so fucking mad about a motherfucking time slot. It's pinned. Morbid. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Ain't no way you just showing up to speak on Savage. Okay. Sure thing. I know it's not Cia. The trolls are fucking coming out, huh? Yeah, I guess it's over a fucking time slot where she's pissed off. She messaged me. What I tell you, Savage? What I tell you when you messaged me and we talked about it? What I tell you? What I tell you? My kids have double headers. There's no fucking way I can sit and wait on you guys. Matter of fact, you keep saying this time slot from 10 to 12 or whatever the fuck. When you go live, it's 9 o'clock in the morning for me. So what the fuck are you talking about? Today, I wait 2.5 fucking hours for you to finish before I started my live. I'm not a thug. Okay, well, don't be a thug then. Shit. You can still stand on what the fuck you say. If you're mad and you got something to say. She's named 6 things she's pissed off. Well, tell her motherfucking ass to come on over here and say what she needs to. Link is pinned. I'll wait. In my Laura voice. I'll wait.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Crazy. What the hell's going on out there? Jesus Christ. All y'all need a timeout. A timeout and a nap. Because literally, honestly. Okay, well, where would you guys rather? Somebody said maybe Queen first because
Hey, I'm still here, but
yeah,
My weather's getting bad, but I'm still here. So you know.
All right. Well, I hope that you're safe and everything. You guys got some storms coming.
Yeah, no, I'm good. But yeah, I'm still here.
All right. All right. Okay, we will go maybe have a look at we'll go over to Queens because I think somebody people said Queen was first. All right.
Yo, what's happening?
Queen, if you want it, come get it.
I got time.
Okay, I am going to try to speed this up just a little bit so we can get through as much as possible. We'll try 1 to 5. Let me know if it's too fast for you guys. I'm on live chat. Okay, here we go.
You want to give me a link, Savage?
I should say that this one is called Let's Talk About It, Stand on It, Open Panel. It was 4 hours ago, and of course, this Queen Bee. So here we go.
Just fine. I'll come over here and start a motherfucking live of my own and drop a link for you. Because you want some straight up bullshit right now. And I don't know what the problem is or why you're causing the issue. I really don't know. The problem motherfucking started today when you, well, actually it started before this when you was taking jabs, right? So you've been taking jabs. You know you have been. So you sent me an email and said, why was I going live or was I going live at the same time? When I tell you my kids had doubleheader games, there's times I can't go live. I was honest as fuck with you. Was I not? Was I not? Sure the fuck I was. I believe I told you exactly what the fuck I just said. There's times I can go live and there's times I can't. Before this case though, you wasn't serious about shit. You and Val didn't do shit. You didn't go live together. There was no morning show with you and Val. Knock that shit the fuck off. Girl, bye. Stop it right now. There was no fucking morning show. You just started that bullshit, and that's fine. Me and Granny went through this issue because when I take my kids to school, I get on a fucking live.
Yeah, so she has done that consistently. I will definitely say that. Thank you, Aussie Trisha. This is why I have been taking a break. Might go away again. This is really sad. I think Queen has enough to deal with, and now this. Take care. I appreciate that, Aussie Trisha. I really do. And yeah, taking a break is definitely a good thing. When you find yourself getting so wild up over certain things that maybe to other people seem so petty. You know, I mean, it seems so petty. Such a petty thing to argue over a time slot. I mean, there's only 24 hours in a day. Pick your slot and go for it. You know, like it's just it's sad to watch. I agree. It's very sad. So, anyways, here we go.
Always have. Go back and check my shit. Secondly, what I tell you today, you said you didn't want my name in your chat. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem. I don't know what the fuck thumbnail shit you're talking about. I have no fucking clue about that. I have no idea. Something about I put a thumbnail on my fucking live. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Cloning fucking Val. I've never fucking cloned Val. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's some weird shit. I don't know where the fuck this is even coming from. Like I said, you need to keep fucking Shady out of your goddamn ear. Okay, well, I gave a link. Abe, I got a link. There's a link laying down for her. She can come right on over here then. I know she's live right now. She wouldn't give me a fucking link. I tried to go up there to talk to her. I tried to talk to her privately. Matter of fact, when she took another fucking jab, I emailed her and said, what's the fucking deal? What's going on? But see, you know, the issue is she wants to make a little post and make some fucking little live streams and talk some shit. Whereas I went straight to her behind the fucking scenes and I said, look, is there a problem? Is there an issue? Are you upset? What's the deal? Because this petty shit right here, she's making a whole ass fool of herself. There ain't no fucking reason for this. I ain't got no issue with her. Never had no issue with her. So why conveniently now, with fucking Shady in her goddamn ear, does she have a fucking issue? Are you playing? Are you serious? The fucking digs, that shit's dead. You ain't gotta like me. That's fine. That's cool. I'm cool with that. As far as the lawsuit goes.
I don't know anything about like Shady. I'm pretty sure they're talking about Chronicles of the Shady. That does definitely not get along with Queen Bee. They're not friends, which is fine. They don't have to be friends. But I don't think that she's fueling anything. I don't. in my opinion, from what I've seen anyways, and I haven't seen it all. Absolutely, I haven't seen it all. But I don't know. I don't think that she's fueling anything. Anybody that goes into these chats and has an opinion, you could say is fueling this. So I'm not too sure, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that they were pretty close. I don't know. Apparently not. Not today, anyways. Not today. Oh gosh. Anyways, I don't know. So, y'all, I'm trying to catch a small sleep session for 45 hours before I gotta be an adult. I'll be listening. Catch y'all later, peeps. Stay safe on and off these crazy streets. Thank you, Shardy, for being in here. I appreciate all of your help. I really, really do. You're an amazing mod. And yeah, get your ass to bed. If you only have 45 hours before you have to be an adult, girl, come on. You need more time than that. Anyways, yeah, we will see you later on. I guess later today. Somewhere. Anyways. But yes, get your ass to bed. So, Cheesy, we said they weren't close, but they got along. Yeah, I don't think that they were like best friends or anything like that, but I didn't think that there was, and I don't think that there was a problem. I think a lot of this is being made into a mountain. You know what I mean? It's a molehill, and it's just blowing up. Emotions are involved. They maybe should have taken a day before they replied or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. Clueless Darkness had nothing to do with it. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that Clue has really been around that I know of anyways. But I don't think that she has anything to do with this now. Thank you, Stitch, and I will definitely take my meds. Appreciate you. Oh, dude. Press play with me.
Obviously, you motherfuckers don't listen. Savage, I can tell you don't listen. Because what did I say? The first lawsuit was dismissed already. So why do I need a PayPal fund? Because Betty went and refiled another lawsuit. Hello. Been saying this from the jump. Been saying this from the jump. You know how many people this puts in an awkward ass position? This is why the fuck I didn't say shit to you with your little ass fly ass fucking jabs. Because there's a lot of subscribers that like both of us, that hang out with both of us, that fucking be in all of our chats. So for you to start shit like this over nothing is petty as fuck. Petty as fuck. Let me go drop this. Let me drop this. I've dropped it 3 times. Let me go pin it just so I know it's there. Because see, that's the fucking problem. Like I said, if I have a problem, I come straight to you. Straight to you. You think
Cheesy, Savage thinks QB is bashing Seth too, but we only talk about Seth when he's doing messed up stuff. And even so, if Queen Bee was bashing Seth, like she would definitely have that right to do so, right? I mean, opinions are allowed, right? Opinions, that's why we're all here, right? So she definitely would have that right to have that opinion about him. But I understand if Savage is more a when you say like a Seth simp, I guess, you know what I mean? Then yeah, I could see her, being upset or whatever about it. But then that's going a little bit too far as I'm concerned, right? We all have feelings about this. We all have opinions about this. And we're definitely shouldn't have any of our personal feelings included in the facts of the case. But that's really hard not to do. That's really hard not to put your own feelings into it, right? We're all parents. Well, not all of it. Most of us are parents, I like to say. But we're all human beings. We all have feelings and emotions, and they just happen to attach, to these cases that we follow and that we learn about, especially so intimately and so deeply as we have the Sebastian Rogers case. So, it's no, she's not a Seth Sam, but we go against tragedy pimps who attack family. So Savage thinks QB is going after Seth. Oh, I got you there. And I guess there's a fine line, right? I mean, yeah. But thank you, Cheesy Weezy, for letting us know that for sure. Hello, Cold Casing. How are you? Good to see you. Oh my God, I'm yawning. I said I wasn't tired. And now my body's like, fuck you, bitch. So anyway. We will definitely, we'll keep listening for a little bit here. I can fight it. I'm in charge of myself, not my tiredness. Anyways, okay, here we go.
Think I don't know that 50 Shades, she's in my Discord. Anything I say in my Discord, I stand on. I will say it out here. This shit is petty as fuck. No reason for it. None at all. I'm still kind of confused over this clone and Val shit. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I have no fucking idea, let alone about a fucking thumbnail. I'm pointing out the thumbnail because I still have no idea what the fuck are you talking about, the thumbnail. I'm still fucking lost with that shit. My issue with you is you fucking getting pissed off, and instead of coming to me and saying, hey, this is why I'm upset, you want to make fucking posts and little digs and jabs and, you know what I'm saying, get petty. There ain't no reason for that. No, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And that's the problem. There was no fucking problem. She just made a fucking problem.
100%.
Earlier today when she wanted to say, I don't want that name in my chat. I don't want that name in my chat. That's where I drew the line. I said, I'm done. I'm tired of little ass jabs. You've been making them for a while now. You've been making them for a while. Savage's main, hold on, Evil. Hey, let me see here. Savage's main point was that you used her community page pick as your thumbnail. No, the fuck I didn't. I didn't use any community page of hers on a fucking thumbnail. Point out what fucking thing on her thumbnail that I used on my shit. Go ahead and point it out. Tell me what live stream it was. Matter of fact, go get the link and drop it in the back chat for me. Go get the fucking clone that you say I fucking cloned of Val, and I like fucking Val, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with this, but go grab that too. I'm gonna need proof of that too, because this is childish as fuck. Like I said, you are putting too many motherfuckers in a fucking shitty position, and for what? To be mad because I went live at the same time in the morning? Are you fucking kidding me? It was a public photo of what? What was the photo? Yeah, it's pointless. It's fucking heartbreaking. It's pointless as fuck. There should be no issue. I don't know what the fuck her issue is. Like I said today, when she wanted to say, don't put that name in my chat. So as soon as she said that, when I went live, I said, if you have an issue, stand on it. If you have a fucking problem, stand on it. There shouldn't be one, but if you have one, say what you're mad about. So then I get a community fucking post. No emails, no chat, no nothing. A fucking community post without my name. Didn't put a fucking name to it, so I'm just supposed to assume it's about me, I'm guessing. Hold on a second, what? People are saying the laptop was there. Start another one. What are you talking about? Hey, what the fuck is going on here?
Thank you, hon.
People are saying the laptop was there. Start another one. Don't go live and don't get it. Takes time to switch streams. Right, she was live. Okay, Savage was live already. I fucking went there and asked for a link. I went to her fucking live stream and I asked her for a goddamn link in her own chat. And she told me, no, this is her chat. This is her time to talk. Okay, cool. That's your time to talk. You have that time then. I went into her live and announced what? Because I've been plugging her fucking channel every time I fucking go live and she has a fucking live coming up. Yeah, I did. I went in there and asked her for a link. I ain't got no fucking problem asking her for a link. Like I said, I'm not the one with the issue here. She is. I don't have a fucking problem. Oh, he's talking about you? Hold on. That's what Savage just swapped her laptop. Right, she could have easily swapped over. She could have easily logged right into her fucking laptop and put the fucking StreamYard link down. She didn't want to put it down because she's on some fucking bullshit right now. Mad because I'm going live about Betty. Who gives a fuck? Betty's been fucking with me for an entire motherfucking year. So why do you give a fuck? You didn't give a fuck a year ago. You don't give a fuck now. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. I really have no idea. Yes, I asked for a fucking link. Yes, I did. Went right in there and asked her for a motherfucking link. I ain't got no fucking problem going up there. Like I said, I don't have an issue. Never did. This is on her. This is her fucking having an issue. This is her being mad. Being mad over a fucking time slot. Girl, stop it. fucking stop. The shit's fucking petty. You have mods that are over here that have been my mods. We share subscribers. We share mods.
And I agree, K-Mash.
I got a lot of your folks in my Discord. You got my folks in your Discord. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay.
Hey, Suits and Boots.
You got such a fucking problem. Come stand on it, big dog. Come take the lead.
Liza, I think that she was saying that the kids had like some kind of support, some kind of sports, either practice or a game. I thought I heard her say something like that, which is why she wanted to start her live. But she said that she already waited 2 hours for Savage to end her live, but she was still live, so Queen decided just to go live, I guess. I think that's what I caught from all of this. So hey, Misty Day. Happy to say hello to you. I think I've been like reading your comments and everything, but I'm not sure if I said hello to you. So good to see you. Good to see you. So no new fund, right? No, I think that she did start a new PayPal pool because Betty refiled. So yeah. Savage was saying Queen goes for 5, 6, 7 hours. So giving her a couple hours shouldn't make that big of a difference for Queen. Well, it can when you have kids and life and all that kind of stuff. So a couple hours can make a huge difference. Summer schedule with kids. Yes. There's no schedule on which you can pencil yourself in. There are more so-called creators than there are hours. Exactly, Jean. Exactly. Savage is going to go pirate. Oh my goodness. I thought someone was that shit, but she said she wouldn't. I'm not quite sure. Could be. Okay, anyways, let's a little bit more and we'll probably call it a night. Maybe like just go forward a little bit and kind of want to check out a little pieces of it all.
I don't know their history. I don't know, but I know he's a little asshole. Sometimes he's fucking funny. Sometimes he's an asshole. Just depends on, I guess, what his fucking mood is. I guess I don't know. Oh yeah. How many times do I gotta say? Get in touch with me. You have an issue? Message me. We'll take care of it. When you message me about your time slot, what I say? My kid has double fucking headers. I'm not gonna be able to wait all fucking day long. I tried to wait all day long. It fucked my whole day up. It fucked my whole goddamn day up. So I'm just supposed to be like, okay, it's YouTube. There's not enough time for me and Savage to be live an hour apart. I mean, are you fucking serious right now? Okay. Like I said, the link is fucking pinned. Come take the motherfucker. Say what you got to say. If I'm a tragedy pimp, she's a tragedy pimp too. She covers the same fucking wads that I do. So
yeah, I mean, we're all tragedy pimps, I guess. You know, I mean, I think I think the term tragedy pimp has been lost a little bit from its actual original meaning because, you know, some of the tragedy pimps are trying to turn around on us about like, oh, well, we talk about it too. Or we talk, you know what I mean? And oh, they're tragedy pimps too. They're making money off you. Laura said that a bunch of times. But anyways, I think the word tragedy pimp, from what it was originally meant to mean, has absolutely gotten lost. And it has been watered down, if that makes sense. So yeah. Remember what a tragedy pimp is. Okay, what actual tragedy pimp is compared to our own definition. And I don't think that, Queen Bee or Savage would fall under that category for sure. So
I'm so confused. We've always had our morning lives, drop off the kids and listen to QB. It's been the same schedule forever. Yeah, pretty much. Until she started taking her fucking channel serious, and then her and Val started going live every morning, which was, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. Thanks for yeah, well, you know what? Like I said, we cover the same plot line. So if I'm a tragedy pimp, you tragedy pimp too. Back at you, boo. You're being unreasonable. You only had to email her to get permission to go live. Well, you know what? Like I said, I didn't have any fucking issues messaging her back. I told her exactly why the fuck I couldn't fucking go live at nighttime. She knows that. I fucking told her that. It wasn't no goddamn secret. Hold on. Savage is not Clue's friend. She threw Clue under the bus with no useful information. What do you mean? I don't know about all that, but I don't think
right, Liza. It's true. She did say that.
Yeah. I used to send people over there to fucking go watch her goddamn channel. Because like I said, I'm glad people are covering Betty and her bullshit. No, you ain't got to unsub her. Don't worry about that. I mean, shit. It is what it is. This kind of shit right here is petty as fuck.
And let me also say that Liza, I hate agreeing with that, because that means that Molly was right. Ugh. Those words taste bitter in my mouth. But it's true. She did say that would happen. So, but it's still very bitter in my mouth to say that she was right. So.
This kind of shit right here is a one-way fucking you're mad situation. Oh, MK Ultra, you little fuck, you know I like you. Don't be doing that. Come on now. You know I fucks with you. Yeah, no new friends. But see, like I said, Savage, like I said, I mean, I said in my fucking Discord, I was like, I ain't got no fucking problems with her. If she got an issue, it's a one-way issue. It's a one-way fucking problem. Then she comes out with, I stole something off her fucking or I made a thumbnail out of her shit, and I fucking cloned Val. Like, where the fuck is this shit coming from? Bitch, I didn't even know anything about any of that. What the fuck are you talking about? Where the fuck did that come from? What's up?
Listen, you little clone and heifer, what are you doing?
Come on, where the fuck did that even come from? I've never heard nothing about cloning Val. Where the fuck did that come from?
JP.
I like Val. Val's my favorite out of all of them.
Mine too. Who cloned Val?
Talking about I cloned Val and I stole something from her thumbnail. No, the fuck I didn't.
Oh shit! That picture, what she's talking about is that picture of Katie Proudfoot holding the little stepdaughter. I can't remember what her name is. The little girl that Betty showed on her live, and that was posted in a Facebook group. Everybody had that screenshot. Did she think she was the only fucking person that had that screenshot?
Yeah, I hope she don't, because it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Every fucking where.
JLR had it. Dolly had it. You had it. She had it. Betty showed her phone 6 times with it on her phone. Like, what is she talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea about her goddamn thumbnail bullshit, and I don't know about the clone and the Val shit. Those are 2 new things that I learned tonight.
She's sad, dude. She's so sad.
I don't even know what the fuck the issue. Like I said, there was no fucking issue. I've been saying that for how many days? How many times have I said that? Even 50 Shades was like, look, I don't even know what the fucking problem is. I have no idea. I hope you guys don't, get shitty with me. No, because there was no fucking issue. She's the one with the goddamn problem, making fucking manufactured drama where there is none.
Yeah, I mean, and then she knows what she's been doing. She's been throwing rocks and hiding hands. I said it, a week ago? I was like, what the fuck is her problem? God, she can't just say it.
And this says the Hive, I cloned Val. So okay, so you cloned the Hive and you cloned Val's. Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, super original.
It's right. Fuck.
Really original. That's so clever.
Perfect troll name. You done outdid everybody with that one.
Right? Because we haven't seen that happen a million times.
Petunia Picklebutt, thank you for being a new member. Happy life. I have a red light. I have a real life tragedy going on. Okay, baby. Well, you know what? Take care of what you got to take care of, honey. That's fine. We're just, like I said, I wouldn't even came live had she dropped a fucking link for me. I'd have been right on up on her fucking panel, speaking to her like a grown ass woman should. I mean, that's what grown adults do when they have issues.
Right. That's what Evil Abe was talking about, because everybody was like, she's on her phone, JP. Are you stupid? And I was like, her laptop's literally sitting right in fucking front of her.
Right in fucking front of her. She could have easily switched over to StreamYard on that laptop and popped me a link. Ain't no reason why she couldn't have. She could have dropped a fucking link on her fucking phone.
Yep. She could have emailed it.
Hold on, baby. Katie K gifted 10 memberships.
That's
Thank you. I
very
appreciate that.
true. Her
Intial gifted
laptop
10
was
memberships.
right
Thank
in
you. I
front of
appreciate
her.
that. I appreciate y'all showing love. Like I said, there's no reason to go over and unsub and do all that bullshit. Hopefully she'll get the fuck over it and move on. But I'm over the bullshit. I can tell you that. I'm done. I have no reason to fuck around with her or over there, period.
Yeah, Val is fucking hilarious.
I got blocked.
Absolutely.
2 comments and
I
blocked.
totally agree with that.
Okay, so that's what Abe was talking about. You're the one that got blocked?
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Of course.
You've been here 8 fucking years, and this is something are you fucking kidding me, Savage?
Oh God. Yep. Well, you know, she thinks that she owns all the rights to reviewing Betty. If anybody else reviews Betty, then she gets pissy pants about it. She owns the time slot. She owns the reviewing of Betty. You know, she pretty much owns all of YouTube. I think that, you know, we just need to recognize that, I guess.
Oh, like I said, I'm over it. I'm going back to my regular scheduled programming. I gave her, when I went over there to talk to her, gave her ample opportunity over here.
Yeah, well, you know what she
said here, fucking, no.
When she first
fired, know where they want to go, you know, do what they want to do. But I sure the fuck ain't going to support that kind of bullshit. I know that for a motherfucking fact, Jack.
She first fired up the live. She's like, "Ooh, Chronicles of the Shady, you're gonna like this."
Oh hell yeah, she is. She's been in her fucking ear talking shit for fucking days now, getting Savage all nice and pumped up.
Go figure.
Chronicles of the Shady's homophobic ass.
Yeah, that shit's weird too. That's weird. Yep.
Who wants to own Lil Skid? Shit, not me. Not me.
And that's a hard pass for me actually, but thanks.
Well, she usually doesn't hesitate to take a link. That's why I said, take a fucking link. If you don't want to put one down for me, I'll put one down for you. Here you go. It's been pinned. We've been live 30 minutes and it's been pinned.
She has her laptop sitting right there beside her still. She could hit the link on her laptop and fucking do whatever she's got to do on her phone or whatever the hell she's using. It's not hard. I mean, if you're scared, just say it.
I don't know why though. Like I said, I don't even understand what the fuck the point of this bullshit is. What is the fucking point?
I don't know. I think it was
stand on a big dog, you feel tough. Is that what this is about? What the fuck?
Real rich though that she said you stole her thumbnail, but then the title of her live tonight was Belly Laughs.
Oh, she's been doing that, and she's been trying to go live at the same time as I do, and stupid ass little petty ass jabs.
Dude, she did it the other night, and she was playing with fucking LOL dolls. At her
yeah, we had 1,200 people in here. She had 200 people in hers.
While she was playing with toys.
Okay, do your thing. Play with your fucking toys. I don't give a fuck. That's how much I don't care.
Savage pays Val for being a co-host. Ooh. I mean, I guess. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, that's between them. That's between them anyways. Yeah, for sure. But interesting. Lives that Savage scared, yeah, not happening. Right? I know. And that's kind of what like a little bit freaks me out about this. Because honestly, neither of these women are scared. All right. Queen Bee ain't scared. All right. And also Savage, she ain't scared. You know, there ain't no scared going around at all between the two of them at all. And that has nothing to do with, you know, each other. That's just who they are as personalities. There's no. And that's kind of what scares me a little bit. Because like I said, they're both very passionate women. They're both boisterous. People don't like, they don't let people shut them up or you know, stop them from speaking what they want to talk about, or the emotions or the feelings or the opinions or whatever. So that's what kind of scares me a little bit. I don't think either one of them is gonna quote unquote back down. You know, not that anybody is, you know, not that that's the term that they have to. I don't think either one of them need to back down. But yeah, I don't see either one of them, you know, backing out or backing down, whatever, however you want to say it. Two very opinionated, and not afraid to say the way that they feel. Volatile. That that could be a word to absolutely, definitely describe this whole situation. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Fuck no, I ain't listening to her ass. Fuck no, I ain't got shit else to say to the bitch until she wants to come say it to my fucking face. Like I said, I'm not the one with the fucking issue here. She is. So when she's ready to address the motherfucker, then it is what it is.
My point.
Yeah. She won't. She'll just keep doing this. That's all she
No, I
does.
ain't got time. I mean, shit, right? Shady's the biggest low out here.
Oh, yeah.
We already did, KDK. We already fucking did. That's the problem. I fucking did email her back.
Yeah, she just didn't get the response that she wanted. She wanted you to say, oh, okay, you just go ahead and you go live in the morning and I'll just, work around your schedule. That's not how it works.
No, niece. I think she's been sick. I think she's got stuff going on. So I hope she gets better. I hope things work out for her.
Oh, man, that's Shannon. That sucks.
Yeah, I felt really bad for her. I really did.
Yeah, I hope
she sucks, man.
Mm-hmm. That sucks. I like Shannon, too. She was funny.
Well, yeah, Shady's a mod on her channel. That's what she thinks this shit's just fucking apps. I mean, she's over there tickle fucking pink.
Oh, yeah. This is
what she's been working on. Shady's been working on this shit.
Her mission has been accomplished at this point.
Yep. Hold on. I went to her page because you said she was cool. It could be after tonight. I walked away from her because she is out of character. Well, like I said, I'm not expecting anybody to unsub from her. I'm not expecting anybody to leave, you know what I'm saying? Leave her channel or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep. But is she out of character or is this just the real her? You know what I mean? It comes down to that kind of point, too. I don't know. I've seen her act crazy.
Yeah, Dee, all school year, you went live at the same.
I don't agree with that, but like JP, what she just said. What did you say? Like she said something about, is it really her or is it a character? Or is it a character or is it the real her? Let's go back. I want to make sure that I heard her, what she said correctly.
Her channel or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yep. But is she out of character or is it just the real her? You know what I mean? It comes down to that.
Is she on a character or is she just a real her? I think it's a real her. I think it's a real Savage that we're seeing. And I also think it's the real Queen Bee. Like I said, these are two very headstrong, snitching, that's a good word. They are two very headstrong women. And yeah, I don't think either of them is playing a character or playing a part. Do we see that on here? Absolutely. But I don't think we see that with either Queen or Savage. So, and that noise you just heard, that's my cat watching the door. So let's get back to this. I'll let my cat in. I'll be right back.
That kind of point too, I don't know. I've seen her act crazy.
Yeah, Dee, all school year, you went live at the same time. Exactly. Okay, so I went live at the same fucking time. You started going live with this case like, what, 4 months ago, 5 months ago?
Yes.
So we tried working around your shit. Like I said, me and Greenie are the ones that have the issue because we get up earlier and we get going earlier. When she said 10 to 12, I'm like, your fucking live is at 9 o'clock scheduled for me. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, 10 to 12.
Yeah, I think I've watched you in the mornings forever because I would drop my kids off at school and then I would go to work or do whatever. And then I would listen to you the entire way. So that would have been like 9, probably about 9:30 your time. It's always been that way. I've always listened around that time. So I don't know why she thinks this is new.
She said, what? Here, hold on. What? By the way, Queen, hold on. I told her that you're the one that's dropping your link because she thinks that you want her link. I already went over there and asked her for a fucking link. She wouldn't drop one.
Beer can.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she's obviously wanting to start shit and keep it going. This is obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
She don't have to. That's fine.
Oh, man.
That screams big dog to me. That screams I stand on it.
Yeah. I stand 10 toes down.
Where?
A little baby toe down.
I don't even know like I said, I don't know what the fuck the issue is, but I'm sure she'll fucking make something else up. Just like this fucking bullshit ass shit that she came up with tonight, talking about I clone fucking Val. Bitch, are you serious? Where the fuck that shit even come from?
I don't know. That was weird when she said that.
Right, bro. I'm like, what?
That's why I came over here. I gotta fuck with her about cloning Val.
I like Val. I mean, fuck, I like Savage up until today when she started her shit. Which, like I said, I've been letting her little jabs go because I don't give a fuck.
Cloning Val. Why? She did too. She had all these reasons, right? She's like, somebody said, why are you so mad? It was like one reason, then it was another reason, then it was another reason. And none of them hold fucking water. Shit. I was like, well, this sounds like a big fucking nothing burger. But you're over here fucking mad as hell, spitting mad.
Yeah. I mean, and over what? Over a fucking time slot? Girl, cut that shit out. How many? You've been on YouTube for 8 fucking years. How many people have came to say? I wonder how many people have came to her and said, Savage, you're going live at the same time as me. Can you stop? Are you kidding me?
That shit's kind of.
She's fucking toasted. I know she's fucking toasted. She only does this dumbass shit when she gets fucking drunk. That's why you don't see Val on there with her. That's why you don't see any of the other girls on there joining in with her. Because they don't want no part of that drunk ass dumb shit she starts. They like to go on in the mornings and have a good time and talk and visit and laugh and have a good time.
Right.
This pointless, irrelevant, let's start shit with everybody bullshit is not what the fuck they want to get into. Not from what I've seen anyways.
No, I think they like to laugh at Betty. I think they like to laugh at the little videos and shit like that. But I don't think they're about the rest of that life. I like Val. I think Val's funny as fuck. I don't think it's really over a time slot anyway. I think that's her I think that's just her reason that she's grabbing onto. You know what I mean? That's what she's trying to grasp onto. I don't think that's.
I'm guessing so. I don't. Cheesy Weezy, what's up, baby?
I had to take my CPAP machine off of this.
Goddamn CPAP machine. Gotta take it off and set it to the side because fuck this.
Yeah, I had to go see what's going on.
Yeah, the shit's fucking ridiculous. Like, what the fuck?
I don't understand it.
I don't.
I mean,
like
on
I said, first it
YouTube,
was time slot. Now it's I cloned Val and took his thumbnail from her.
in my old community, we used to try to not go live when others were going live, but then eventually, there's so many people that need to go live. You're bound to go live when the other person goes live. I mean, you can't help it. Eventually, there's just so many people. You have to go on top of each other. You can't help it.
Yeah, I
it doesn't mean anything.
And I still don't have time. Sometimes I get a chance to pop on. Sometimes I don't.
And it's not even that serious. You know what I mean? It's not that serious, but she's making this such a huge deal. Like, holy fuck, it's a time slot, dude. It's a friggin' time where you hit a live button on a fucking app. It's not that serious.
I should be the judge in this case.
Well, and especially this genre because it's hard to have just an hour live. So it's hard to have an actual time slot, especially when you run an open panel.
Yeah, and that's the thing. She's like, you stay live for 5 and 6 hours. Yeah, when you do an open panel, baby, you better get ready because didn't you say you was gonna start doing them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you better open up your motherfucking time slot because I'm telling you right now, they last a while.
I used to do open panel in my old community. Yeah, it takes a long time to do open panel.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, like Niece said, she wants to call everybody on strategy pimps. She drove to Georgia with a bullhorn screaming that fucking bombshell and went to Dolly's.
Hey, I laughed about that.
I did too. But
I still think it's fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it.
Yeah, it's pretty good for it.
It is real life shit. But I mean, she did tell Savage to come to her house like 50 fucking times. You know what I mean? So I can't, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean when they stand on it 10 toes down?
We did too.
Don't.
We enjoyed Savage and Val too. I won't be watching them no more. I know that. Fuck that. Nope.
Yeah, no.
I mean, what you to do with that when you're making up fucking issues and manufacturing some fucking drama just to be pissed off at me about a fucking time slot and making up shit to go with it? That's foul as fuck. Because bitch, like I said, ain't nobody had no fucking problem with you. If I did, I'd have came straight the fuck to you and said, look, what the fuck is the goddamn problem with you? And you know that because you're getting screenshots out of my fucking Discord right now, Savage. Like I don't fucking know. So come on now.
Oh shit.
There's
a lot of people watched her. A lot of fucking people watched her.
Yeah, some of the shit was funny. You know, the morning shows sometimes were funny. Honestly, I didn't prefer to watch her channel. It's just personal fucking preference. But sometimes I would, and I enjoyed Val. I think Val was funny. Val would come in.
Yeah, she is. And she's got that new fucking voice or that new soundboard thing.
Dude.
Bitch, I fucking died when I heard them using that fucking soundboard.
Yeah, Val's funny. I enjoyed Val.
This shit was hilarious, man. Hell no.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still fucking looking and I don't see shit or dick about anything. I don't see no picture, no community post, no nothing. So you can't even find the receipts on it to try if you wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say I still don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Whatever the fuck thumbnail she's talking about. Maybe she'll fucking send it over and let me see it. So she's got receipts. Stitching with the sister says Val is a blast. They are a blast together. Does she have her own channel? I think Val does have her own channel. Actually, I don't even know what the link is, so I'll have to try to go find it. But I think she does have it.
Yes, Val doesn't have
Who is this? Who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Hold on. Who's the stand? What's up? You're up here. What's up?
You don't know.
You're up here. What's up?
I ain't being no.
Oh, you're just talking in the back chat? Okay, I'll take you down for now.
So let me
just let you up. You was just up here. Fuck you talking about?
Let me up. Let me up.
You was just up here.
I thought the stand was from over in the Nicolina community.
I thought so too. I thought it was Jimbo or something, or Jimmy. Or
yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Hold on. All right, you're back up here. What's up?
Really, that counts.
What's up?
Oh,
you mad? You mad?
Oh shit.
Who was that?
Your audio sucks, my guy.
Yeah, it does.
The trolls come out at night.
Yeah, but they gotta try harder. They gotta get better audio before they do that.
Oh, somebody like went up on her on there and just screamed.
that was fucking.
You gotta come on now. If you're gonna troll, you gotta be better than that. You gotta be quicker than that.
You failed, my guy. You failed.
All right, you ready now? You ready? You ready? Oh, you had your chance and you didn't take it.
Oh,
here, I'll go ahead and ban you, little bitch. There you go. You had your fucking chance. You had 4 chances and you only got a half a out.
Yeah, you screwed that up. You fucked that up big time, guy.
That's like a half a nut.
You gotta learn how to troll better than that.
It was like Betty's fucking penises and.
JP is the one that is not a cheese. The one that is the cheese is Cheesy Weezy. She was in chat just a little bit ago, but she went to bed. So, and yeah, JP. JP is known for her parodies. She parodies a Bullhorn Betty. She parodies Laura. She's done JLR. She's I can't even remember who all, but she's known for her parodies. But she is also started to go live too. to do what we do, talk and review and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I like JP. He said, I know it was really loud and very quick. So anyway, okay, here we go.
Years. You're almost there, but you ain't there. Oh shit.
Yeah, where the hell did that come from?
Betty's penis is, I don't know. Apparently Betty likes to get
China sticks up in some of her ears.
she likes to get ear banged. I don't know.
I mean, whatever is your preference, but that's weird.
I fucking, when Jay said that, she's like, yeah, she told me to, or Betty, she's like, Betty told me to stick dicks in my ears. I fucking died. I'm like, what?
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are people doing to you, Betty? That's not the way it's supposed to go.
Mm-mm.
Oh, El Sellout.
Okay.
I think that's your friend over there getting mad. Pissed off over nothing. Why don't you go tell your friend to settle her ass the fuck down?
Everybody get big mad.
Like I said earlier, I feel bad for her because she had a guy that had something small enough to fit in her ear.
Like, Betty, how would you know?
Is jail?
How would you even know?
There's a dick in the ear thing.
Sidebar, did you see what Petunia Picklebutt said?
No.
No wonder Betty's deaf on one ear. I'm sorry, I had to point that out.
All right. So we are going to probably call it a night. It is just before 3 a.m. here. And I think that the main rant and rage is over. So if you guys would like, go over to Queen Bee's. This one is called Let's Talk About It, Stand on It, Open Panel. So definitely go over if you guys want to watch the rest of this, or catch something that you thought you heard or missed, or there we go. There's the link for this particular live that Queen Bee did. So I also have class in like 10 minutes. What? You don't know JP either? JP's pretty funny. She's pretty funny. So if you want to look at her, it's at JP86753. So go check her out and check out some of her parodies. She does a great Betty, like a perfect Betty, and she also does a really good Laura too. So yeah, I am gonna get some rest, Kels. I don't have to wake up tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is one of my sleep-in days. Just like everybody else, even though I don't work. Just like everybody else, I get 2 days a week where I get to sleep in. Because I drive my daughter to work and pick her up and stuff like that. So yeah, those I get the next 2 days I can sleep in. I don't have to get up for anything. No doctor's appointments. They have no nothing. So yeah. Okay, well that's a little crazy, you guys. This is a little fucking crazy. Thank you, Beer Can. We are like probably about halfway. Well, I don't know where we're at 5. Maybe about halfway. We started covering this Queen Bee and Savage stuff. At the beginning, we were talking about Sebastian Rogers, and we were just going over at the beginning. You will find us going over Duchess and her live today that she did, and she's going over the interview that she did with Chris and Katie right at the beginning, like 7 days after Sebastian went missing. So we watched a little bit of that too. So yeah, a little bit of that too. So yeah, it's JP's channel. Check it out. You will definitely like JP. She's funny. Like very funny. I would say she's very funny. So okay. Something really quickly before we go. Just to let everybody know. I have added a new membership tier. This one is for those who really, really want to hear what I have to say, let me, hang on. Maybe I can do it like this. No, hang on a second. Oh, where's the screen that I just had up? Right here. Oh, let me go here. Boom. 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 Anyways. Let me click onto my own live that we're watching. Oop, there you go. You can hear me. And it does let me actually. Oh, look at that. Okay, just hang on a second. Ooh, I just found this too. Here we go. I've been looking for this all night long. Oh my gosh. How we as creators can gift memberships. Oh my God, I've been looking for it all fucking night long. And now I just found it. So there you go. Welcome everybody that was just gifted a membership. I was fucking looking for it and I was like, what the hell? Okay. Pause that because we don't need to. Okay, so this membership is going to be shit, where's that page? Hang on a second here. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I'm trying to find this damn page. Okay, I think this is the best way that I can probably show you guys. Let me pull this over here so that I can control it a little bit better. Okay, so you guys will see we have like the Whispers Campsite, Whispers Hollow, Wispy Lodge, and I've added a Backwoods Bitchin'. Okay. And in this one, we are going to have a Wispy Bitchin' Bout It. All right. Okay. That is where I'm going to start posting all the things that I would like to bitch about. So, anyways, I thought a good way to do it would be to, just add a tier or whatever that those who really want to hear about it, who really want to listen to me bitching, will, join in and whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know where I came up with that today, but I did, and I thought it was a good idea. So I did it. So anyways, I thought it was kind of a little bit funny. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that. I don't know how, well, I guess you would see the tiers if you click on the link or whatever, but it's a new one. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to start posting on that level. I'm going to start posting my rants and my raves and, all that kind of shit. It's going to be like my own Discord, but on YouTube. So, because I don't do Discord, okay? But yeah, anyways. So, Wispy's Backwoods Bitchin', all right? Backwoods Bitchin'. Anyways, I thought it was kind of funny, so. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. And welcome to Pete S. Eliza, you got a membership. Yay. You're welcome, sweetheart. That Kales, Runs with Scissors, and Crispy Treat. I was looking for it all night long because YouTube gives you like 10 memberships a month that you can gift. And I was kind of pissed off because I couldn't find it. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I was getting a little frustrated. But when I brought up my own live, I found it. I don't know. It was weird. But I'm glad that I found it. So welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always love giving those free ones away. It's kind of fun. So, alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna be out of here, I guess. I'm out of here, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get comfy in my room under my duvet. But maybe some of your best ones won't be able to be there. So maybe. Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to be there. And no worries. No worries. I'm just teasing you. Alrighty, guys. I am going to kick myself out of here. I'm going to go. I'm going to be out of here. I'm going to go. I'm going to bed. I said what I had to say. I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. Never done. Never done. I don't think that there's an end point on this YouTube. I really don't. There's no end point. There's no done. You're never done. Because I'm going to go to sleep for a little while. And guaranteed while I'm asleep, some shit's going to happen. Okay? That's going to happen. Guaranteed. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like, what the fuck now? So, you know. But anyways, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Remember to never walk alone on these streets. Always bring backup with you. Stay out of those dark alleys. I mean, shit jumps out of you. Things are sticky and you feel like, hey, GM Lovey, how are you? Yeah, you know, going through the back, I mean, you'll feel like you need a shower after you get out of there. So yeah, anyways. Stay aware. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Stay aware of like your own mental health. Take a break if you fucking need a break, you guys. There's nothing wrong with missing a few days. Will you be behind? Yes. Will you have to catch up? If you just so desire. But yes. But still, take a break when you need one, okay? Because it's a soap opera around here. So, you know, how much can one person take, really? You know. And ask your loved ones how they're doing. Check on them. Check on your friends. And do me a favor. Throw me up on that big screen. Love you guys. Bye.
Think it's so